So there'll be no chicanery on my watch, sir.
Yes, there will be. All you got to do is like log in, and Kabuki Kid has the answers long before we do.
Oh no, she doesn't. Anyway, we're live. It is the weekly Alaboom. It is 23rd of July in the year of our Lord 2025. Um, this is the longest running weekly live stream podcast on YouTube. Uh, we hold that record, and until somebody proves me wrong, I'm going to keep saying that. And but nobody's proven me wrong yet. Tonight's official drink will be an orange kickstart. I haven't talked about official drinks in a long time, so but yeah, tonight. So if the Mountain Dew Corporation would like to sponsor us, we'll work cheap and we'll happily take your money.
Maybe
William,
they'll take a little pass me code red.
yes, William, where are you right now that you're in an airport?
I'm in the Denver airport, and in honor of the world, I'm wearing my new favorite T-shirt, the official dumpster fire,
The
as everyone can
official.
see right there. Yeah, courtesy of Fight in the Box Games. I say courtesy, I bought it, but it sounds like I'm more important when I say courtesy.
Well,
Yeah, been
it's like having a sponsor in a way, I mean,
yeah,
but it's not
a
really a
reverse
sponsor.
yeah, yeah, reverse sponsor. Yeah, just ready to go home. But the good news is I got a bunch of games waiting for me when I get home.
That you'll
And
you'll never get around to playing.
well, no, I have to because I committed to reviewing them. So if I've committed to reviewing them. It's like 95% of those get done in a timely-ish fashion. So
Hmm.
that's pretty good. And the couple of games I haven't
Oh,
reviewed yet.
you're
Sorry,
I heard the thing. You're boarding or something. I don't know.
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Damon. I'll be your operations agent. Maybe 1501. Is that me? That's not. I'm not going to Wichita. Yeah. I also have a new laptop waiting for me because, like a dumbass, I left it on the last plane. Like, that was bad. I just walked off, left it in the back pocket.
Well, don't wait a
Can't.
minute. Time out. They can find that shit though. I mean,
Oh, but they sure didn't. Within hours, I was like, "This is where it was left. Exactly where it was left." But we don't know. But if we ever find it, we'll tell you. Yeah. So somebody has a lovely laptop that they can't unlock. So, I mean, it's not
wow.
terrible. I was probably about. It only had like 6 months, maybe a year left in it. So I'm just advanced getting a new one, but I was pretty pissed. And the worst
Well,
is I
yeah.
can't
I
even be
mean,
angry at any.
well, yeah. It's just yourself. It's like, I mean, I can remember the one time I left my water bottle on, and I said I left my water, and I just had walked off the plane, and I turned around and I said I left my water bottle in my seat. And they were like, "Well, we can't let you back in." I was like, "Cool, send somebody to go get it then." And they said, and then like some guy said, "Well, we're cleaning the plane right now. We can't go check on it." I said, "That's cool. I've got 2 hours before my next flight. I'll wait here until you're done, and then you can go in and get it." And the guy was like playing hardball. He was like, "No, you need to go down the hallway." I was like, "There's all these people here, right here, waiting to get their bags that you've tucked underneath the plane. There's no reason why I have to go." I said, "It's a freaking water bottle. It's bright blue. It's covered in stickers. Go get it." And he kind of like got all scowly with me and he stomped off. And then like, 5 minutes later, he came back and handed it to me. For all I know, he peed in it. But I mean,
Which
but
just made it, better for you.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, it's really weird how they are about that stuff. And yeah, no, yeah, we no, it wasn't there. Sorry. I mean, I
Yep.
guess there's maybe a chance that like somebody saw you left it, like another person on the flight, and like saw
Yeah.
you left it and just said, "Well, it's mine now."
Yeah. But what a bummer. But it's
In
gonna
which
be all
case,
right.
that person's a turd too. So.
Yeah. So they're not allowed to back any Gray Fox games from now on.
Yeah.
It's official.
Uh, It's official.
Yeah.
Um,
That
yeah, no. Um, Gen Con next
so
week.
here's
You won't be there.
and I know. Well, neither were my old fashioned, so you can stop making fun of me.
I saw a bunch of people's lists. Not that I was really trying to pay attention to stuff, but I was like Googling like role-playing game book releases. I was trying to see what books are coming out of Gen Con, 'cause that's really the only stuff I really care about. I mean, I'll care about a few board games here and there, but uh my well-known hatred for everything that is board games ever since I started working in the hobby is well known at this point. But uh I I think that a lot of people I saw on numerous lists their anticipated board game was Ham Helsing or whatever
It
was
better be. Like it's official. Like I had a multiple email thread. I have one coming, and I am not going to do any research into it because I want this excitement to live for another week and a half or 2 weeks. It's going to be the greatest. I can't wait.
well,
The
it
other
made a
one
lot
that
of
I'm actually,
lists.
oh, well, I hope they keep one for me. The other one that I'm excited about, my buddy's going to be there. I didn't know he was going to be there, and the publisher had been like, "Yeah, if you're reviewers, if you want this, just come by the booth. We'll give you one. We'll teach it to you." But they weren't really interested in shipping them, which fine. That's expensive, I guess. But my buddy's gonna go pick it up for me. That's this one from Good Games Publishing, 12 Rivers. Have you seen this? It's
No.
got a slanted board and like you put dams and like these rivers and stop marbles, and it's got an alpaca board. I don't know what you do on an alpaca board, but I'm here for it. And it looks really cool. So
12
that
Rivers.
that yep, that's the entirety of my excitement. Mostly Ham
Are
Helsing.
you flying out to Gen Con today?
75. No, I'm flying home.
Oh, you're flying home.
Come on, Aldi, we've been over this.
This is
I
funny.
forgot.
In on Board Game Geek, there's two instances of 12 Rivers. One of them is from 2022 uh, from publisher BG Nations. Uh, and it says, it is said that in a parallel universe, there is a different world in which human beings and nature can coexist peacefully. The god of nature provides abundant resources year after year, and the grace from nature spreads to the ground through the running rivers. Okay, fine. So that's BG Nations. But then Good Games has, with the exact same cover art, another 12 Rivers that re-implements 12
12 Rivers.
Rivers. It re-implements 12 Rivers. And
12,
this one
12
says,
Rivers re-implements 12 Rivers? Okay.
yes. And this one says, you are the leader of a tribe whose people explore the fabled 12 rivers flowing through a mystical lake high in the mountains. Your goal to find the magical colored pearls that roll down the rivers in the current. Perhaps a helpful fairy may help you on your quest. Where the rivers converge, there is a village where many people and animals live in harmony. There you can make
I
lifelong friends and deliver the pearls you've
I
collected.
feel like I saw this already. Is this from this year? I guess it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good Games is
Did it come out at?
putting
I
it
feel
out.
like it was an Essen release, maybe. Maybe not.
They might have. No,
Might have been
I'm pretty sure
previewed.
it's a,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
this though.
yeah, it's an official Gen Con release, but it looks really cool.
It does.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they picked it up from BG Nation. They do that every now and then. They'll snatch something up and kind of re-implement it and all. But yeah, like I said, 75% excitement, Ham Helsing, 25% 12 Rivers, 5% someone giving Lance an old fashioned.
Yeah. I
With
mean,
beef on the side? With the beef chaser?
Good Games, Gen Con booth 1443. You
Hey,
can
Chad.
pre-order.
They're
You
good.
can pre-order it right now.
That's right. And while you're at that booth, pick up a copy of Land vs. Sea and pick up a copy of Guildmaster. Those two games are awesome.
Guildmasters has always been a good game. Good Games has had that one forever, it feels like, but that's a solid game.
Yeah, that one it came out at during the pandemic, and with that super generic title, it just didn't get much traction and whatever. But there's this great fan made solo slash bot that you can get on BGG or Guildmaster.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Guildmaster about?
Well, you are the master of a guild, and then you try to master your guild better than everybody
I'll
else.
master your guild.
There you go. But you're sure you're running the guild, like you're building new buildings in your guild, and you're hiring
Is it
adventurers and sending adventurers on jobs. But it's a bidding system, a little bit of programming, and then when you send your adventurers on jobs, you're chucking dice.
is it Euro or is it more Ameritrashy?
It's one of those hybrid euros, but
Got it.
yeah, it's a hybrid. Lots of dice chucking, but lots of euro in there too. It's great. You should get a copy, Alden. Everyone should get a copy, except for Lance. He didn't like game.
Well, actually, I did a video for it like 7 years ago.
Oh well, I did a video for it like 4 years ago. So watch mine.
More up to date.
Come on, Aldi. This is where you say that you're doing one this week.
We got one in work. Well, we're working on one.
There it is. Damn. Wait, Aldi, did you ask me if I was flying out to Gen Con now?
Yeah.
What kind of
I thought you were gonna
How
try to.
rich
Are
do
you
you
going
think
early
I
to
am?
set up? I mean, Lance is going
With the
tomorrow, right?
Where am I going?
Are you going to Gen Con tomorrow or something?
No.
Oh,
It's a week early.
I leave Tuesday.
oh, I'm off by a week.
Yeah.
I wish I had the money. Just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get there early a week. So what are these new upgrades to the Gray Fox booth? You mentioned it last week.
Oh, I mean, we just got all brand new banners. I mean, because most of our banners are very outdated as far as the games they represent. So the banners now are going to be just a generic, like Gray Fox Games banner type of thing. So, uh, yeah, I mean, um, we're gonna do that. And we need we're going to have actual shelving for our games instead of just having stuff haphazardly placed on tables. We're going to have an
Yeah, but there was
actual
so much
like
charm in the piles. Lance's piles. You said so many charm. There's charm.
we're going to have a like an actual like price list so people can actually see how much things are without having to like say how much is this, that kind of thing.
Can we still say
Yeah,
how
what's
much
the
is this?
You can say whatever you want. We're gonna have like a presentation thing that's gonna have all of our promos on it, so people can just say instead of saying, "Oh, can I see all your Champions of Midgard promos?" Then you dig them all out and show them, and then they're like, "Well, I have this, and 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 I have this, but I don't have this." And then you sell that one to them, and then you collect those all up again, and you put them back in the box. But this way, we'll actually have a board that has all the promos that we have for sale at the convention, and people can go and see that, and they're like, "Oh, let me look at your promos and let me see which ones I need," that kind of thing.
Is
We're
that a
gonna
thing still? Like is that a thing? Like, do you have people that continuously come back for like
every year.
completionists? And
I'm
oh, I don't
saying
have this promo, and
Have you met
without
board gamers, Chad?
Yeah, but without even like not even a joke, man. It is 100+ people come up to me and say, Can I see all the promos you have?" Every year I come back here and I ask to see your promos so I can see if there's anything new. And
I
I
mean, no
mean,
joke. Like D and I have like 2 garbage bags. We just throw all the promos in the garage and never look at them again. It's just like, what the hell are we going to do with these? Are we ever going to get the
I
games
do
out?
something similar, but I don't put them in a garbage bag.
Garbage bag, 100%.
But I will give them all away. At some
So-
point.
In the garbage
I just
bag.
got this big giant.
In a garbage bag, man. I don't give
No,
two craps. It's like
it's a tub.
no, it's a garbage bag. Oh, you have a tub. I have a garbage.
I have a tub.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, in my Harry Potter closet, I have a giant canvas bag that is filled to the brim with promos that like literally, I probably got them with games that I bought, and those games are long gone. And I need to go and dig it out, and I need to go through them all because I know there's probably rare promos in there that if we went on BGG Marketplace, there's people that are selling them for like $20 and people buying them for them.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should go through it a little bit before you,
Oh,
unless
I
you.
know. I will. Because there's
I
definitely
meant,
ones in there that are
yeah.
worth money. I know that. I mean,
And then this is where the narrator says, "But he never opened that bag."
yes, but I mean exclusive Gen Con Super Dungeon Explorer minis that like were given out just at that Gen Con and
Oh,
only at
Can you
that
still
Gen
buy that
Con.
game?
No, it's just gone. But I mean but
But the
it's
game
got a
exists.
rabid following. I mean
Yeah,
people
it
love
was a
that.
pretty good game.
who put
Yeah.
it out?
It was a cool mini.
Game Ninja, I think, or something Ninja.
No, it was they were like a subsidiary of Cool Mini, but Cool Mini
Ninja
put it out.
Division?
I thought it was something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you can get it for
Yeah, that,
$160 on Noble Knight.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Oh, Ninja Division and
sponsor
Soda Pop. Soda
Oh,
Pop.
I
soda
wonder,
pop. That's the
man. So there's these dudes in Dallas that got the IP got the IP to do Relic Knights, and I wonder if they could get
Relic
that.
Knights.
Relic
Yeah,
Knights, yeah.
Got a good game.
yeah, and they're doing like gangbusters. Like they're small. He's a small retired veteran, and he was like, "What am I going to do? I really like Relic Knights. They screwed us over on the Kickstarter." He went and got the IP, and he's producing minis, and he's apparently at Adepticon. He like his whole booth sold out in a day, and so now he's just going to like small cons and selling Relic Knight minis and the folks, and apparently he's doing very well. So
good
Chad,
for
since
him.
you're here, are you a fan of like Green Ronin publishing at all?
mhm.
So
Right.
they've got a release at Gen Con, The Lost Island of the Pirate Queen. I guess it's some big 5e giant adventure that they're releasing there. I found that out.
Was that
Um
Will Sobel or Sobel or
I don't know who wrote it. I just know that they're releasing it there. And then and Chaosium will have a couple new Cthulhu campaign books. And Broken Door Entertainment is releasing their long-awaited superhero RPG called Paragons.
so
And Limithron's going to have a brand new
Pirate Borg?
Pirate Board book. And it sounds like both Indie Press Revolution and indie game developer uh, uh, they're going to have a bunch of stuff too.
I'd
So
go to IPR. Just go to IPR, man.
no, I'll go to IPR. I always go and look and see if there's anything there that looks cool, you know,
This may be
but
there because I got my copy in this week.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you, so you have to say
I
that
got my
again.
Mythic Bastion Land book.
Oh yeah, that is going to be there. They're going to be attached to IPR.
That's good. If they
And
have
they
copies there, I'd recommend. I've been leafing through it, and the art in it is phenomenal.
yeah, that I'm going to pick that up, but yeah, Indie Press Revolution, like I actually emailed 1XP or plus 1XP, which is
Tony,
the yeah, and he was like, "Yep, we'll have a booth, right? Well, they're basically gonna have a subset of Indie Press Revolution, and they'll have those there. So I'll go get my book when I go there.
it'll be a good set.
Lamentations of the Flame Princess has 3 brand new books and a
Uh-oh.
reprint, if that matters to you at all.
Now, I know you're a fan,
I mean, their
though.
stuff is real hit and miss, but the stuff that hits is usually really well done. I mean,
Yeah.
if you get by the if you get by the over the top, we're so metal, you know,
Hmm.
bullshit, you know, there's some stuff in there that's really good. I mean, they did that what if like what if Harry Potter was like what if you had a school of high sorcery that was like more twisted and Cthulhu based, and I forget what it was called, but it was really well done.
Yeah. And that
And
stuff is hyper collectible, and it was like the stuff like that goes out of print. It's just like Oh my lord.
Well, there's certain things that'll never get reprinted because of the fact that because the guy who runs it, he's such a I'll put it nicely, he's such a flake that a lot of people after working with him once, they'll just say we'll never work with you again. And so he'll never be able to reprint those books. He can't reprint them without the permission or whatever.
Hmm.
Plus, he unfortunately works with a lot of people that I don't really care for, which always like makes it difficult for me to decide if I'm gonna give that guy any more money. It's
You know, Lance,
go ahead, William.
I was saying, I didn't realize how much you loved role playing books, which begs the question: when that poor guy at last Gen Con across the way couldn't sell a single book,
He
you didn't
sold
walk
he
over
sold stuff, but he didn't sell many. He didn't sell many.
You didn't just walk over there and throw him a bone.
I mean, I won't mention the I mean, he makes good stuff, but it isn't stuff that I would use. So
My name is somebody else agent for this flight.
Yeah, Aldi, right across from Lance last Gen Con. I was
no,
over
don't
chatting.
keep saying that because like people will go look at last year's. I should just stop it, William. People will go back and look and see where we were, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you must have been talking about this guy." It was
That dude could have sold better
Poor guy.
and got off his phone. So
maybe.
Yeah,
I got a new RPG book.
Oh, would you
Oh
get?
yeah.
Cracking it open right now.
Cracking it open.
Oh, it's a pirate game with Krakens?
Please go ahead and consolidate down to 2 now.
That's all I
Defenders
got.
of the Wild.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a tiny little baby.
When we start boarding, I will pre-board customers.
Yeah.
Go by the A group.
The role-playing
After the
game.
A group, I'll
For the board
the
game.
next even
Mhm.
time.
Chad, if you're unfamiliar with that link I just posted in the chat, if you click on that guy does a lot. That guy does the Lord's work as far
Oh,
as like
final boarding
tracking
call
down
or something right there. You hear it?
Oh, at this time, if I could have my A group, go ahead.
All right, well, it's time for me to
Group
get in
A.
line. But
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
I mean-
he must be like boarding group like 1 or something. He gets to just
Right.
dive in
no,
right away.
no, I'm in B, but only like 3 people bought their way into A, and there's only like 30 people in front of me.
What airline are you
Yeah.
on?
Southwest.
Oh.
Southwest could. I'm mad at them, but yeah, there's only like 70 people on the plane, so
Oh,
it'll be quick.
You guys recommended this one, right? I got it on eBay.
what
What
was
is
it?
it?
It's green. The
Delta Green?
Delta Green player
Oh
handbook.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I've heard it's great.
Review on that on Amazon.
I have.
Oh, what's that?
Bye, everybody.
See you, William.
man.
Fly
Have a
safe.
good week.
What were you saying about it there, Chad?
Oh, the Delta Green core set. Did you get the slipcase or just
Yeah.
the?
I got those slipcase.
Yeah, I wrote a review of that on Amazon
Oh, okay.
back in the day.
I'm about a third of the way through reading the Delta Green. Somebody said you got to just at least read it.
I want to read it. mean, I don't play any of
Yeah,
this
no. I mean the campaign book, Impossible Landscapes.
Oh, that's
And-
right. That's like one of them.
It is.
Oh, it's a nice book. Holy cow!
Like
Yeah.
as I'm
Beaver.
reading through Impossible Landscapes, all I can sit there and think about is I want to run this.
Yeah,
I need to desperately put my players through
Ooh, so nice
it.
book.
Yeah.
So what was it? One of the guys in there that's one of the core writers, Dennis Detweiler. He used to work, oddly enough, I think it was he worked at Nickelodeon.
Huh.
And he writes but his art is like the strangest, creepiest art you've ever seen. It's like, what? And then you think, oh my gosh, it's so funny. Oh yeah,
Agent's Handbook.
yeah. So it's like the play guide.
Yeah, it's a little bit different from Cthulhu. Cthulhu, the whole idea is that people in normal life get accosted by something that's absolutely insane, and that can't really be happening. Can it really be happening? This can't be happening. That kind of thing. Whereas Delta Green, the idea is that the world is screwed, and
Right. So you
and
you
you're
have
part
power
of
to
and
give
you're
it-
and you're part of like this group that is you're desperately trying to, like, you're still going to lose. You have very bleak prospects, but you are aware of just how it is. I mean, and the impossible landscapes, it opens up. It starts very, very simply, where it's like, oh, you heard that this artist, this young woman artist who lived in this, basically this co-op building with all these other artists, uh she hasn't been heard from in over a week, and you're asked to go and find out what's going on. You've been asked to find out why that's the case.
Mhm.
And it's a very, very standard beginning of the situation. And then, shit just goes off the rails immediately, which all good Call of Cthulhu you know adventures do. Um I remember one of my favorites was, there's this one, I can't remember, it's an older module or adventure or whatever, where the players are all like, you tell them basically, make a character that is either a psychoanalyst or a psychology student, or like a newspaper journalist, think something like that, and you've all been invited to this high-end asylum uh that's on this island, because you all know the person that runs it, and it's for rich people basically, and celebrities and things like that, people dealing with addictions or mental breakdowns, things like that. And you get there, you're brought over there by boat, to this island. And the best adventures are always, you can't escape. You can't just call a phone and say, "Get me out of here." You're like,
Mhm.
and then so you get off and everything looks fine. And like the old man who brings you over with his little tugboat or whatever says, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna tie up the boat and go ahead, and they'll be waiting for you. I understand there's gonna be a great dinner for you." And you go up to like the main building of the asylum, and you and you knock on the door, and it opened up by one of the inmates who's covered in blood and immediately swings an axe at you. It's just like, you set up, you have this nice long introduction where you get to have this conversation with this very quaint old sea captain who tells you all these nice stories, and then you open the door, and the walls are covered in blood, and everything's just gone completely to shit. And
Speaking of walls covered in blood, hey Andy.
yeah,
Hi.
hello, Andrew.
Yes.
Uh, you excited? Excited for Gen Con, Andy?
Excited. I don't know if that's the word. Uh, 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 w wishing that there was m more time to prepare might be
Mm.
might be the word. Mostly because we're going to be like slightly understaffed, and so I think we're going to be
Uh,
like just super
Slammed.
busy.
Well, how big of a booth? 10 by 20?
20 by 20.
Okay, so you got a cube,
Yeah,
which is nice.
yeah,
You let people play games in the booth?
yeah. We're gonna have 3.5 demo tables of stuff going. We're going to be running Camp Grizzly demos, and then maybe some Antiques Ghost Show demos, but primarily Camp Grizzly.
Cool. Um, Thanks for making my copies useless and worthless. Appreciate it very much.
Hmm.
Again, but no, that's cool. So it's you, Jody. Who else?
Um, so uh, Jody, Will, and I are going to be the trick-or-treaters, and then we're going to have some helpers that are
Some randos.
yeah, some people who will be doing
Oh,
demos and stuff that we are reimbursing with dollars and badges.
not to like. I mean, this is telling tales out of school, and only Andy would. Man, sometimes some of those people that we got back in the TMG days were just the worst. They were just. I mean, I remember the one guy who just couldn't be bothered to get off his phone, and then he immediately said, "So how many free games do you think I'm gonna get at the end of this?" I was like,
See,
"How much? How about you go demo something?
Yeah, I remember the ones who did well. Like there's a group of guys that came for several years and they're friends and they did well for us. But yeah, there were certainly some individuals who were less uh capable.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's why I'm glad we got our core group, the people I just know and we trust,
Mhm.
and they come in every year, and they're just the people that are, you know, between my kid and Anthony and Jerry. I mean, and then the guy that works for the miniatures company who knows about board games, so he's splitting time between the two booths. Just people that I know that
Are you putting the booths, the miniatures, and the board game booths together, like side to side?
No, I mean if you had to think of so we have a 20 by 30 area,
Mhm.
and the area is a 40 by 20. So we have this 20 by 30 peninsula, and then there's a 10 by 20 up above us, like that, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Is that bigger
And
than last year for y'all?
no, we've had a 20 by 30 now for a while.
Okay,
Like Shane says, I'll never go lower, right? I'll never, because once you give up space, you never get it back.
you never get it
So
back. Yeah.
so we have a 20 by 30, and so like 10 by 30 is us, and then miniatures is another 10 by 20, and then these very nice people at mynerdlife.com, if you go check out their website, mynerdlife.com, they sell a bunch of cool like stuff that's like all like kind of real RPG and D&D related, cool clothes, got some cool tapestries, like that are D&D themed, just cool stuff. And then we've always just rented out a 10 by 10. We've done it many years in a row now, and they were like, we love it, and we said it's like nearly $3,000, and they're like, that's fine, we're happy to pay it, and we're like, sold American.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
does Gen Con not have? They're not. They don't care if you sublet part of your booth.
Oh, they do.
They do. You have to submit it to them. They have to approve it, and they get their money. They
Oh,
get they it's like a $700 fee
Yeah,
to,
they give you a plate splitting fee, and then they auto grat you, and then they won't give you a doggy bag, and
yeah.
just it's there's no customer service, and then and like Lance said, you like it, once you give up space, you never get it back because their grandfather point system is completely black boxed and doesn't exist mostly, right? Like it's like
Oh yeah, you don't know what their purpose or what's going on with it at all in any way, shape, or form. It's completely and totally. But once you give it up, it's like you just go on their naughty list, and they're like, well, I guess you're just never gonna get this stuff,
yeah,
that kind of thing. So
it's a problem. And really I wish they did the thing that some conventions do where it like scales up in cost the bigger your booth is to discourage uh the ginormous companies from bogarting a quarter of the hall
Yeah.
and pretending like
They don't
uh
do that.
no, not really. it's
Well, they
it's
don't really give that many gigantic booths away.
it's well, it's not that they're giving them away. It's
Right.
that
Well, they're selling them. Yeah.
yeah, they're but it's the same at the same rate as everybody else's booths, but it's like they're uh you know
Ooh.
it it's yeah basically the big guys get to bogart stuff and they get to pretend like it's there's no space to be given, and it's like you could give a space to other people, and you do in fact, right? Like new people get it sometimes at random, not new people get it, and it's just all black boxed. But yeah, like I feel like if they had costs scale based on how many slots you are taking up in total, that would encourage the larger booth havers to maybe cede some of their space. But like Lance said, right now, you're absolutely encouraged to never go with any of your space because of the current system, right? Like as a game, it is motivating you incorrectly. It is motivating you to hoard your spaces like they're uh, infinite gold.
So if you have, like, if you're a big player, like we won't name companies, but you know who they are,
Uh-huh.
but that, like they're a quote unquote partner, or they have those really immense spaces like at Gen Con, and they're always in kind of the same place every year. Do they get to have priority of where they put that space?
Yeah, the in theory, the grandfather points that let you ask for more space also give you it, in theory lets you ask for placement. Um, uh, but yeah, they get to basically say where they want to be. And the annoying thing is if you're a company that has acquired multiple other companies, you sort of acquire their space too. And while the stated policy is something like if you're different companies, you've got different things. The reality in the way that stuff is laid out is that they get aggregated and put together. It's not like a company that per se owns 15 other companies, doesn't have all their booths together in a big cluster. In theory, they're getting the 4 spaces from this company and the 3 spaces from this company and the 2 from this company, and they're all different companies, but they get to cluster them together, and yeah. So it's me being a bit sour grapesy, right? Because if I was
Yeah.
if I was in their position, I would be like, oh no, these are our spaces. We spend all this money here. We should get preferential treatment and stuff. But from the perspective of everybody else in the universe, it's kind of bad.
Yeah, that makes sense because I remember the year that Heidelbar was there, and that was the year that they were picked up by Asmodee, and they had the Asmodee space, but yet the Heidelbar space was over here, like next to it, but it was considered an independent booth. But if you wanted to buy anything, you had to go back to the Asmodee stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should go through the preview again with all the
What?
well, just not no with the new stuff because you can actually filter out the new stuff, filter the new stuff. We can sort by added, and you can see what's been added. Because there are a few
What?
games that have been
Has
added.
there
I
been,
mean, whatever.
is there new
Don't have
stuff
to.
added?
Since last week, yes.
Wow. Oh, speaking of, Christoph is D told me today that Christoph is coming back here, I think after Gen Con.
Oh, cool. That should
Yeah.
be fun.
Yep.
I'll see him. You're not going, Chet?
No,
You guys aren't going?
no.
No.
That would involve fun, and
So
who's time for that?
my laid back Gen Con is starting to turn into a business trip.
Yeah.
I have several meetings now. I have at least 3.
You have the
Probably gonna be
ability
more.
to just say no.
Of course I have that ability, but I don't want to. I think the meetings are good.
Well, I don't want you to complain about it then.
I'm not
Yeah.
complaining, I'm just telling you the reality.
Sounds like you're complaining to me.
And then you know,
Did that come off as a complaint? Maybe it was just a
after
talk
dinner
about.
when you go play games, and there'll be 30,000 people coming in there. I want to go talk to Aldi. I need to go talk to Scott. I need
Nobody
to
knows who I am, Chad. Don't nobody look.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
not, that's not the case.
not telling people, oh, reserve this table for me up back after
Yeah,
dinner.
just
No, people don't know who you are.
Yeah.
No.
Now I have
But
at least 3 meetings now.
It's almost as bad as that one year. Where's Lance at? Was Lance coming around? What time did Lance come around here?
what was that?
When was that?
I think that was when Evan and that other bald guy, they were coming, they were stalking you, dude. They would come to the hot games room at least
Oh, they
3
thought
times
you were
a
at the hot
day.
games room. They thought he was at the
Yeah,
hot
they
games
would
room.
come to the hot games room just specifically asking when Lance was going to be there, and we finally told them we're not Lance's social secretary,
You said that to him?
huh?
You said that to them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was Evan
we're not
and
Lance's social secretary. No, I mean
it
he'll
was
come
Evan, I
in when he
think.
comes in. You can go to the exhibit hall if you need to find him. He's probably over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking across
Working my ass off.
walking across a convention with next to Lance is like because he's too recognizable. Like the beard is too
Yep.
iconic, and so you get stopped every 5 feet. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Must be hard, Lance, being recognizable.
Yeah, I've walked with Lance before too.
Oh, whatever. I remember a certain Gen Con when I was walking around with you, and you just fucking ditched me.
I did?
So
No, I did not.
don't you remember that? That was like one of the first Gen Cons we were hanging out and we were like walking around and like you're like, yeah, let's walk around. And I was like, all right, cool. And then like you just like I was like sitting at a booth and then you like saw somebody you knew and you just completely wandered off and I had no idea where you were and I was like, all right, whatever. I guess I'll just
Remember
go.
that differently.
And then you were like, yeah, what happened? I was like, I don't know, man. I was like looking at a game and I looked up and you were gone. So I was just like, that's fine, whatever.
I don't remember that. I thought
It's
we
no
were.
big
I
deal.
thought we
I'm
were
I'm
like locked.
I'm obviously very
I
upset.
thought we
about
were
it.
locked arm in arm as we walked
Yeah,
around.
well, I had my hand in your back pocket.
Mm.
I
There's
seem to
no
remember
way
you
for me
having
to
a jersey.
filter.
Chili dogs.
Do you still have your Alaboom jerseys? Jersey?
I still have mine. Yeah.
Fine.
I'm looking at filters. I do not have a way to filter by date that it was.
You can sort it by date added, and then we can just go in reverse order until we stop.
I
till we-
don't see anything that sorts that. I'm looking at filters.
It's not a filter. It's a pull down menu like a sort. It's a sort.
Oh my god! Just
It's on the
Um,
left side near the top
who
corner.
fucking designed this garbage.
In chat, Robert Purdon says Purdon
Mhm.
says
I heard it was pronounced Pure Dune.
Pierre Dune.
Yeah.
He said, what makes Camp Grizzly so desirable? Is it that good? Do I need to consider the second edition that is pending? I would say if you like narrative driven games, like a game that is good, really good at telling a story and having like a very different story every time you play, if that sounds good to you, that's that's the right thing. If you want if your cup of tea is a game that is the opposite of that is just like heavy strategy, pure information kind of game, that is not what that is. It is not it's definitely Purdue.
It's a simulation of Friday the 13th like type killer at a
Yeah,
camp,
yeah.
sleepaway camp.
Exactly.
Are you a camp counselor? Are you playing a camp counselor?
You are cooperatively playing.
Is there one person that plays a killer, or is it this
No.
game?
Killers controlled by the game.
Oh, cool. I never played it.
Yeah.
Once it got over $500 on the geek market, I pulled it off the shelf.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, someone's just gonna walk out of here with this thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Too valuable.
And the expansions by themselves are worth another 500. So
Wow.
if you
are you guys printing it all?
Yeah,
So
we're printing it all.
So when I heard when they reached out to me and they said we wanted you to, hey, will you
Who's
please
they? Oh, the original Camp Grizzly.
original people. They said we'd love you to do a thing about our game. So they actually had Game Crafter
No,
make
the Game
this
Crafter print it.
make this for me, and I did a video for them. And then it took forever because they were supposed to send me a copy of it, and it took forever. And like I literally, they said, "We're sorry, I forgot you," and then they sent me one of the last few they had left in their warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's and it is the name of the company was literally Ameritrash Games. So
Oh,
it is
that's the name of the company.
like what Andy was saying.
But they don't have Ameritrash.com.
No.
No.
Do you know
So
who has Ameritrash.com?
Do you?
Me.
Yeah.
Registered that immediately.
so I literally I've only played my
we don't
Game
use
Crafter
it.
version. My copy of this was unpunched.
Oh.
And it's still unpunched.
It is still unpunched.
You ever
I never
play it?
but because no, I played my Game Crafter one because it was
Oh, your original game. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Game
You lost your
Crafter
opportunity to
copy.
make your 5 bills.
Well, that's fine.
I still got a still copy of Game
Here's my typewritten rules they gave me, I mean like the very basic cards or whatever. No, it works. So, the whole thing about this is that what Andy was saying was true. It will never. It is, as far as mechanisms go. I will say with no. Are you gonna? You're gonna print the like 18 and over cards, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like all the stuff that there are only a couple of things that we're gonna adjust thematically, and then we've got some optional rules changes in the rule book, but the core stuff is all going to be there.
Including the, it might be our last night on Earth, like a card or whatever.
Yeah, there's definitely some yeah.
Well, I remember you had to back it, and then you had to actually ask for like the 18 plus cards, which were like the more risque and not no gratuitous nudity or anything like that, but definitely
Right.
more adult themed, like that. Like, this might be our last night on Earth, that kind of thing, where it's like, the classic thing from the slash movies. It is a game where you don't care if you get killed, because it's just hilarious as you're like
Is it
racing as a
player
guy with.
elimination, or are you, is it
Original one has player elimination, but there's optional rules in the expansion material that we're putting in the main rule book as something you can do. We have a classic action version and a modern murder version. Modern murder has no player elimination, and has a couple other little smoothing kind of things to do it. But we definitely know that we're not gonna make it. It doesn't become a Euro game at any point. It's just we don't want six people to sit down and then one person to be dead in 5 minutes and be hanging out.
Be out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
That,
just tell you
like
right now,
Titan?
if you play that game and don't have player elimination, you are not playing it the way it's supposed to be played.
Have you played the Gothic game yet, Lance?
Yes, and that game's ridiculous
It is, in a good
I-
way.
in a good way. Yes.
It's a ridiculously good game. I like it.
But
a lot.
no, I'll just say, I mean, if I hope you list the old school rules in
Yeah.
there.
We have both. You can play. You can choose what's right for your group.
so is this going to go to retail, or are you just going to sell it direct to consumer on your website?
It'll go to retail. There's going to be a limited release version for the Kickstarter
Retail.
that'll have upgraded bits and stuff. But there'll be a regular
Or
version.
there'll be because I've got some friends that are into it. Like, so I'll just say, hey, go get it at retail. So
Yeah, if you like nicer bits, that the Kickstarter is the place for the nicer bits.
It's in a lot of ways it's kind of Arkham Horror-esque, right? I mean, it's just like you're trying to work yourself up to try to get away without being, chewed to pieces with an axe. I
Yeah.
mean, so it's just think of it that way. It's highly thematic, highly random, but it's fun. It's just you're able to laugh and joke and scream about how bad your luck is. That game is boring as hell if you just win. You need to have major setbacks.
Yeah.
So, Aldi, I don't see a filter or a setting or
Share
whatever.
your screen, please, and I will show you.
I'm looking at this. There is no way for me to do what you're suggesting.
so
Wow.
while they're doing
Not
that,
gonna show you.
I played Black Mold over the weekend.
Nobody
Mhm.
cares.
Man, it's truly a passion project, but I don't think I'll buy that game. It was just no.
Yeah, I think I would have gotten that from the description of the game.
Yeah.
Like holding your breath does not seem
I
fun.
tried it, right? A friend of mine
How do you
bought
can
it.
you just pretend you're holding your breath? Like, what do you have to do? Like,
You literally, so it does have a sand timer in there. It's got like a 2-minute sand timer, or you can take the option to hold your breath. So the premise is you all
can
wake
cheat.
up as a prisoner in this dark cave system covered with black mold, and it's whoever gets out of the cave with the most money wins. But it's like there is no way to avoid the black mold. There's PvP mechanics. There is uh, there is
I like the graphics of the game.
I will say they didn't do a lot of. Like I said, it's a passion project. You can say they really cared about what they wanted to put out. However, I don't think they looked at the card design because you could literally have that like Dungeon Quest thing where it's like you're in the cave the first turn and there's one exit out, and it uses a card laying mechanic to like, oh, here's the next card and it's got all the exits in it. But we literally the first time we tried to get out was like first card, bam, dead end. I
Yeah,
was like, what do you do now?
broken.
Everybody
I
died.
played a semi-broken game over the weekend. What was the name of it? Can't remember. It's very cute. I like the art is amazing. The caricatures of all the dinosaurs are all amazing. What is it called?
Happy Little Dinosaurs.
Is that what it is? Yes, Happy Little Dinosaurs. Basically, it's the end of the. You're trying to not become extinct, but it's just not. The game design on it's rough. It's like a silly play a card and it's not good.
Yeah,
But
from
it's
the
cute.
unstable unicorns.
Yeah, no, the graphic design and the like all of the art and all the little funny things in it are great. Just wish the game was a little better.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, that's really harsh.
hey,
Hot take.
I gave it a positive thing. I said the art is amazing.
Just
Game
calling
is
people
not-
out like that is that's pretty rough, man.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Just,
Whatever.
Mm.
That's
Oh, I
Yeah.
ordered a copy of Slide, so that'll be in tomorrow.
Slide is a good game.
It looks like it. I watched
very fun.
the game night video for it. I
It's
was like,
good.
well, it looks cool.
Yep. Are you gonna share your screen, Lance, so I can show you how to use my website?
toggle stats. That didn't do anything.
Just go share your screen and I'll give you 2 seconds.
Well, if it's that easy, if it's so easy, I should be able to find it, right? It should be right there.
Somebody should make a video about how to use the website.
Yeah, I mean, it should be
I feel like
something
it's
that just
right
says.
there. I mean, I feel like I'm not making this up. Browse preview. Click on the preview and it loads. Takes a minute.
Yeah, and I've loaded mine.
And then there is a sort by button
Where?
on the left upper corner.
Left
Right.
upper corner.
Left top. Left near the top, below the banner of the game it says sort by. It's a
No, it
menu.
doesn't.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't.
gonna do it then.
I mean, where? Like underneath the Gen Con
If you
preview?
share your screen, I can tell
No,
you. Exactly.
I want you. It's so easy. You should be able to describe it to me. Where
Do you
is
see
it?
the word subscribe on your?
Yes.
What's below that?
It says showing 349 filtered out of 349
And
titles.
there's no button that says sort by? Right below that?
Maybe.
Of course there is.
I mean,
You didn't
but
see that?
underneath that, it just says playtime.
It's called it's a menu. You pull the menu
Yeah,
down.
I know, and it
sort
says
by-
publisher.
There's a thing
title,
in the world
thumbs
called
hot,
pull down menus. May
location,
have heard of it. Click
community
the mouse button.
stats, average rating,
Recently added.
price low to high, price high to low, playtime low to high, playtime high to low, special category, my geek preview priority.
Lance is actually browsing on a Palm
He's just-
Pilot right now.
This is
taking
like
the
doing
piss.
tech support with my aunt.
He's taking the piss. Keep
What?
going. You skipped over recently added.
Mine
didn't
doesn't
say it
have
out
it on
loud.
there. Mine doesn't have it on there for
It
some
doesn't?
reason. No. Also, it should be noted that the word gullible isn't in the dictionary.
Yeah.
All right.
Gullible.
Why doesn't my internet work?
It's a pepcac problem.
Yeah.
Let me. All right, here we go. No thanks. Brand new edition. Brand new game. No
20
thanks.
says 2025. I wish there was a
Thank
picture.
goodness. Thank goodness.
I mean, I
Who-
like no thanks.
Could somebody tell me about can
Release a new
somebody tell me
version.
something about
you
no
release the
thanks?
new edition,
This brand new game hitting the shelves.
Wait. You should click through it and scroll down to the videos just to see the thumbnail of Tom Vassel's review of No Thanks from 13 years ago.
What?
So
13 years ago? That's impossible, Andrew.
so
This is only this is a geek
The
list.
new release.
The only games that can be posted to this, as per the rulings of the tyrannical overlords of Board Game Geek, it has to be a game that's been released in the last 4 months.
yep. So if you click on the name,
So that's probably true. It says 2025 edition. This is what year is this?
Well, okay, fine. I'll give you that.
I know if you
Explain to me
draw
Mythic
straws,
Gems,
I don't-
English edition, 2024.
first time available in America, probably. You're gonna go through this every time.
I do wonder why Amigo didn't give the new cover art. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, well, I wish there was a new cover. I mean, I like the last version, honestly. It's pretty
That
great.
one with a cactus on the cover or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good. Like all the cards are so amazing.
Classified information cannot talk
I
about.
love that you're so exasperated about this rule.
I am, because I would have loved to have posted the fact that we had Last Light
On the
Deluxe
list next
versions.
week, chess 2025. Good one. Who said that?
Chest.
Abasteki.
Abasteki, you
I don't-
win
That's-
10
That's
Alaboom fun bucks.
1 points. I have awarded you 1,000 Alaboom points.
A
Classified
quick playing
information.
2-player code cracking deduction game.
I'm down for that.
I bet you
I
would.
thought you didn't like 2-player games.
Too bad you don't
This
have a friend.
deduction, I might play it. But I do, yeah, correct. I don't like 2-player games. In fact, well, I'm not going to say anything more about the Happy Little Dinosaurs game.
Tiny Tina Wonderlands, the Chaos Chamber.
The Chaos Chamber.
oh,
Um,
it's Max Holiday.
Hey, I haven't seen him in a while.
Who's that? I don't know. That.
Next holiday.
He did
That's Old Man Holiday's boy. I don't know.
Yeah,
What did
he
he do?
designed
Bring Out Your Dead.
Hello,
yeah.
Nathaniel.
He also did graphic design for TMG for a bit.
Yeah, he did.
he's a nice guy.
Rush of Ichor. Icor.
Oh, that is Rush of Icor is the We're Suing Ravensburger game.
Oh, that was the Ravensburger game that basically like the Disney.
The thing that they're saying that they were developing and then they
It's finally coming out.
I
Interesting.
I would be interested to I'm pretty sure. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm incorrect.
I'm
but
sure. I'm sure
don't know.
this trading card game, this one will finally be the magic killer. This is the one that's going to do it.
Maybe.
It redefines the TCG experience by blending the allure of ancient mythologies with innovative gameplay. Unique infusion cards provide the ability for card customization, the option to engage in 3v3 team battles, allows for unprecedented strategic depth.
TCG, is that going to be sold in booster
Did
packs?
anything happen with that lawsuit?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm curious about if it did. Hey, it's Gord.
He is one of the
Gord
nicest
with an
guys
exclamation
ever.
point.
Yeah.
He's what?
He's one of the nicest guys ever.
Oh, okay.
When we did his game Ragnaroks, he and I during the Kickstarter we played several we live broadcast several games of me against him. And he destroyed me at Ragnaroks over and over and over and over again until I finally beat him. It was something like I was 1-14 against him. And
He
he
let you
was so mad. No, he was livid
Oh,
that he lost. He was like he took like almost 10 minutes to do his final turn. When he knew that I was going to end the game with my next turn, he had totaled up the points that he was going to have compared to my points, and he spent 10 minutes going over every possible move he could to see that if he could make up the ground, to see if he could beat me. And when he realized he couldn't, he was just like, he was very upset.
Lance, where's your snarky comment about Santorini?
What about it?
By the way, the original Santorini by Gord came in like a white box with like painted wooden pieces, like blue, the blue
Oh yeah, I remember.
Santorini caps or whatever, the domes. Like, is there a picture of it? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well, thank God. Thank God that Santorini
By the way, that
finally
box is
released
massive.
this year.
This box is massive. I've got this game. It's so huge.
Well, how? How could you possibly have it? It's being released at Gen Con.
Yeah, well,
it hasn't been seen.
It says April 2025. Today, it's July 2025 now, so it's been out.
So is there enough content really? Because Santorini, I think, is kind of, it's kind of fine by itself. Like, does it need all those expansions and yada yada?
Well, it's a really nice looking version. Hey, Matt.
Hey, guys. Hey, Matthew.
Hey, man.
Oh no, we crashed. Well, at least this is a game that came out in 2025. I know nothing about Oh no, we crashed.
I like the title. The time's literally ticking. Team up, grab the spare parts you need to fix your ship. It's cooperative packet recognition, action dexterity, real time.
Mindbug. Have you played Mindbug? Any of the
No, I've not played Mindbug. No.
It's very Richard Garfieldy.
It's Richard Garfieldy.
Yeah, it's like
it's an adjective.
Yeah, it's very magic. Sort of has that magic flow to it. Yeah.
Ghost Galaxy. I wonder if they'll have the Lord of the Rings table there.
No, I doubt it. Keyforge is somehow still being made.
Crucible Clash. That's hard to say.
Candace
and Crucible Clash 5 times fast.
Didn't Candace and Derek play a lot of Keyforge? I think so.
They did, yeah.
I was talking to Ghost Galaxy the other day.
I'd be more impressed if we're talking to Space Ghost the other day.
That would be Coast to Coast.
Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, baby. That show was awesome.
Yeah, I can't find anything about the lawsuit.
Yeah,
recently.
Was it thrown out, or is it like
no? I don't see anything since sometime last year. Like the only mentions of it recently from a Google thing are just people being like Rush of Icor being released was involved in this lawsuit, right? Like, but it doesn't tell what happened with the lawsuit.
Nobody plays Keyforge, right?
I mean, I bought like 4 decks or whatever.
I wanted those 4
Four Horsemen decks.
The 4 Horsemen's, yeah.
Yeah. Never got a single one.
I
do have a Board Game Geek customized deck though.
I played a
I find it.
I played I played against a 4 Horsemen deck at BGG Con when it came out.
They have Arn Anderson in it?
Nah, I wish. It'd be little Barry Windham.
Mm-hmm.
But that would have been good, but no. Anyway, but I beat the 4 Horsemen deck, so it wasn't all end all be all or whatever. Refuge, create your walk as far as you want, but before the storm bursts. I don't know.
And with weather.
BC deck building game, Teen Titans Go. Don't really care.
That has like that. It has a weird little cult following. That game does.
That's the game where you punch for kicks, right?
Yeah.
That you what?
That your currency of punches allows you to buy kicks, which are also currency.
Yeah.
You punch for kicks.
Kicks are worth 2, punches are worth 1. I had like 7 boxes of that game, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't need this anymore, and I sold the whole thing. I hadn't even played like most of them.
Yeah, I know. That sounds weird. More DC deck building, and Star Wars Battle of Hoth.
It's a good game.
Well, I mean, it's commands and colors. I mean,
Yeah, it's that, but
Is it battle lore?
yeah.
I really enjoyed the play. We played like five or
You
six
you guys are
games.
selling it short.
Yeah,
Very good.
I enjoyed the snot out of
It
it.
is really like the Battle of Hoth on a board.
Yeah,
It's cool.
and it's got a book in it
No poo poo.
if
No,
you
I
wanted to
I
play.
have battle lore somewhere on my shelf here.
Yeah, no, it's basically the battle lore mechanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the back of the book, there's a little mini campaign you can run, and if you wanted to play, if like you're a fan of that system, right, you can get 2 box sets and put them side to side and have like just massive epic skill battles. If you're a Star Wars guy, or if you're
Are there any
a Star Wars fan.
wampas?
There are no wampas in this set. So you see there, you just have there's just foot soldiers. There's those AT-AT things.
Holy crap! These soldiers are tall.
No,
They're almost as tall
that's
as
a
an
giant
AT-AT.
version.
Yeah,
That's a large version.
I mean, they're. I mean, they could
they're
just.
Space Marines.
They could probably just
jump up. They could probably just jump up there.
Yeah,
and
they
get-
could just push
get
it
it-
over.
Get
Holy
inside.
cow! I mean,
No,
that's-
they're Invid from fucking BattleTech.
Man, I mean, and these are a little smaller,
You're
but
such
they're
a
still
jerk,
half the
Lance.
height. They could just
What?
stand on each other's shoulders,
Being such a jerk.
and they could climb on top of it. Is that a thing you can do in the game?
Yeah,
It is.
Yep.
Oh well,
you just need
I
a
mean,
lightsaber and a grappling hook.
Oh, Lance.
Oh, so I'm scrolling through the thing and I just realized that we went past Super Auto Pets.
2020, I launched the game design unbox.
But you're also not taking into account. You're looking at the miniatures, but look at the card holders.
Well,
The
thank
game's
God they
really
have
good.
one. They have one in dark gray
Mm-hmm.
and one in light gray,
Yeah,
so we know who's evil and who's good.
exactly.
There are special characters in the game too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, are they as tall as the AT-ATs as well?
No, they're just cards.
Oh,
The
that's
cards are bigger
unfortunate.
than AT-ATs, though.
Oh my gosh, they are. Look how tall the cards are. The cards can knock them over.
I don't think you're getting enough mileage out of this.
I'm getting. I am amusing the
Yeah.
hell out of myself.
What game did we skip over, Andy?
Super Auto Pets, which is a fun app game, right? Like it's an
It's
auto.
not on this list. After we
no,
did a
it's-
special sort
He's
function.
filtered it by availability.
No, this is sorted by recently added.
Right, but he's filtered out
Oh,
demo versus
Okay.
available.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't believe in things that you can't get. Stabbits.
Stabbits. I like that. Backstabbing bunnies. How come there's no picture? My God.
It's a good name. Stabbits. Wise Wizard Games. Seeker.
We're at W already?
No, this is filtered by this stuff that's new.
Oh, okay.
Elamistic.
I think it
Wise
was
Wizard.
I think it was wise of Wise Wizard to change their
It
company
certainly
name.
was.
Yeah.
Why? What was it before?
They
White
obviously
Wizard.
they didn't know the references of that.
Yeah.
Better than Grand Wizard, I guess.
Huh.
Wait, did we stop to mock the 832 unlooked at
Messages from Lance. Yeah.
messages
Yeah.
in
Uh,
on Lance's
Oh my
thing?
goodness.
They go to my email. There's no reason for me to like use some archaic other system's mailing system to determine how. Yeah. Anyway, Sir Ocelot's Cave.
Lookout Games. That's how is it like 5.4 rated like already and not released? Or is it not
I think that might
released
just
in
be
the-
the average.
Okay.
I mean, you can click through it and look if you. I mean,
No thanks. Sweet Victory.
There's not.
No, well,
Version of this and would not want the not One Piece version of it. And if the One Piece is new, then
just go. I mean, it just keeps giving.
I know. It
It's-
can never
it's-
run its course.
Oh, it stopped giving.
Oh, I like Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.
Is this a new version of Villainous or it's the same? Oh, it's
I
another.
think so.
It's just
Yeah.
expansion.
God, I wish Villainous was better. I just wish I was such a better
In
game.
this expansion, I think they have like the
Ah.
contractors that worked on the Death Star.
The Death Star. Uh, yeah. Well, there's that then.
Is that it?
Well, that was all that we had already talked about the other ones, so we'd already witnessed.
So we
this
should
and-
sort it by like thumbs and then maybe go over those, like what we think is good.
Well, the number one thumb game is the new Evolution game. The it's called just Nature or whatever.
Not sure.
I've heard it both ways.
Nurture, nurture, nature.
Nature versus nurture, Todd.
I can't find my custom Board Game Geek Keyforge deck. Lost.
What a shame.
Yep.
Oh no,
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
it's scalped on Amazon.
Yeah, Scout. I found it. Somebody wants $1,100 for it on Amazon. All right, here we go. The initials are
R.
J F as in Frank.
What was the first one?
J.
Oh, okay. Jean-Francois.
Yeah, that'll work too. So, here we go. Connected to con artist Oscar Diggs.
You broke up there, Lance. What?
I'll break up with you. Connected to con artist Oscar Diggs. Connected to twin brothers in 1970s New York. In true meta fashion, was in a movie about the making of a movie. Clue number 4. Was once a goblin. Clue number 5. Once cut off their own arm.
Matt.
Matthew.
James Franco.
James Franco.
27 hours. That's that.
Yeah.
I think it was like 127 hours, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So the
Somewhere.
second clue about the twin brothers, he played twin brothers in a
Give or take 100, Aldi.
Give or take.
in a really really good show that needed another season but didn't get on HBO about like the seedy adult film industry in 1970s
Oh yeah, that was
New
with
York.
David
Maggie
Krumholtz was in
Gyllenhaal.
that too, isn't it?
Maggie Gyllenhaal was one of the roles.
Redenbacher.
Yeah, I know. It was. I mean, I forget what it's called now. But it was very good, and it's not nearly as salacious as you think it would be regarding the subject matter. It's mostly just people like trying to figure out how they're going to make money.
Too bad he's not a very nice human.
Yeah, that was the last clue. Was has seen a decline in roles ever since it was realized that he is not a good human. We'll leave it at that.
A
That
show
was the
similar
gimme?
to that porn
Didn't
show
you follow like James Franco? Like there was a ton of stuff that was basically like him being really, really awful to the women on in his
Boku
life.
allegations.
I mean, I've heard of that. I didn't know that was. Yeah,
He's slapping children at Walmart.
That too.
he was. Making that up.
All right, clue number 1. Connected to Groot. Number 2. Connected to a montage in Billy Madison. Clue number 3. Connected to the alphabet. Clue number 4. Connected to Santa Claus. Clue number 5. Was based in Indiana. Number 6. Jackie, Marlon, Jermaine, Andy.
Jackson 5.
Jackson
Oh.
5
So
is correct.
I like there some of the early clues I was like, is this? But the other ones didn't like I couldn't connect. And so I was like waiting for.
Yep.
But I had that in my head. Like one of the early ones. I was like, I think this is it, but I couldn't.
For those who care right now, Robert Purdue is our #1 fan in the chat. Well, Kabuki Kids, sadly, on number 2.
Hello, Robert.
Clue number 1. Connected to a serial killer in 1997. Clue number 2. Was killed in a car crash in 1998. Clue number 3. Appeared in an animated film in 2012 and was voiced by Chris Pine. Clue number 4. Connected to Martin Short in 2006.
Matt.
Go for it.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost is correct. Well done. Well done.
Any connection there?
Hmm?
I had no connection in my mind for that at all.
Yeah.
0.
I didn't until Martin Short.
What is Jack Frost? Did he play?
He was the in Santa Claus, one of the Santa Clauses. He was Jack Frost with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
There's more than one Santa Claus?
Mm.
What? Dear God.
Yeah.
First one's excellent. Second one's okay. Third one, never saw.
First one is a surprisingly good movie.
It is surprisingly good.
I'll watch it every time it's on.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Cool.
but like surprisingly good, like 10 things I hate about you, surprisingly good, or surprisingly good. Like
it's charming.
Yeah, charming's a good word for
It
it.
it warms those
Warms
cold
the
parts.
cockles.
Yeah, it warms those cold parts of your heart that
Yeah,
have grown very Scroogey when you watch, like, it's like watching Elf. It's like, you're like, oh, okay, I'll watch Elf. And then they get to the point where when the dad won't sing and Santa's sleigh can't go, and you're like, just sing until the kid makes his dad sing Santa Claus is coming to town with the rest of the group, and then the sleigh fills with full power of Christmas spirit and is able to fly without any use. I mean, you're just like, oh, it's dusty in the room here. I don't know why. It's like, you chopping onions over there? Clue number 1. Appeared in Paul Newman's 1967 film Cool Hand Luke. Clue number 2. Connected to Leonard Skinner, Allman Brothers Band, and 38 Special. I like to point out the Kabuki Kid is like being that edgy, like outsider. I don't like Elf. I don't like this thing that millions upon millions of people think is charming and wonderful.
I've not watched it. I need to watch it, but I've never watched
what,
it.
if you've never
there's a couple of creepy scenes in Elf, though.
What's a creepy scene in Elf?
I'm not gonna say them because whatever. There's creepy scenes.
What when he because are you talking about when he's like singing along when she's taking a shower?
Yes, that's creepy.
That's not creepy because he's like a child.
Not
He
creepy.
doesn't
Okay.
have like that, and he's not like looking in or anything like that. He's off
Okay.
to the side. He's not like
Sure.
peeping on her.
Okay. Not creepy.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe
Fuki is
that's
just trying to be edgy, just like putting on the really
wait.
dark.
Can you recap those clues? Already
No, you
forgotten.
either remember or not. That's fine.
Okay.
I said connected to Paul Newman's Cool Hand
Yeah,
Luke.
Cool
Clue
Hand
number
Luke.
2, connected to Leonard Skinner, Allman Brothers Band, and 38 Special.
Right.
Clue number 3, got new professional residence in 1995. Clue number 4, connected to Super Bowl 29, February 6th, 2005.
Chad.
Go.
Out on limb, John Fogerty.
Clue number 5. Connected to Limp Bizkit. Final clue. This city is named after the 7th president of the United States.
Matt,
Matthew.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida is correct.
Says the Canadian.
As a Canadian, you should almost get
What were
double
those
points.
clues?
Hmm?
I'm just trying recapping the clues in my head.
So
none of them made
Cool
sense.
Hand Luke,
No, none
Cool
of them
Hand
made
Luke
sense. Okay.
was in
Got it.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Sure.
Leonard Skinner, Allman Brothers 38 Special, all are from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. You say
They
so.
got the Jacksonville Jaguars as professional residents in 1995. They held Super Bowl 39 in their stadium in 2005. Fred Durst and the rest of his band is from Jacksonville, and they have tons of songs about it and stuff like that. And Andrew Jackson.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
No one knows any of those 1 through 5s, by the way.
Yeah.
I did. Clue number 1.
You didn't
That's
have
what
any-
counts, Lance.
Yeah.
Clue number 1 was a third string quarterback.
I'm out.
Two.
I'm out.
Clue number 2. Spent time in jail for bootlegging films.
Aldi?
Go for it. 5,
Oh.
4, 3.
Jamie Foxx?
Is correct.
Oh.
Jamie Foxx.
I almost
Well
said
done.
Jackie Fox. I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Jackie Fox used to.
Jackie Fox.
Just a bunch of his different roles.
You know why Jamie
I knew-
Foxx?
the third string quarterback is what triggered me, but I couldn't
Yeah.
get it to the.
You know why Jamie Foxx picked his name?
Because it's sounds like a girl's name for
It could be
stand-up
either,
comedy.
yeah. So when they called at the Apollo, when they would call up comedians, they wanted to, if there was ever a girl or possible girl's name on there, they would call them up. So Jamie would get picked.
There you go.
And there you go. And now you know the rest
But
of
when
it.
he shows up as a guy, what happens then?
Well, no, I mean, like, you just get called. I mean, it's
Yeah, they already called the name. No
yeah.
backsies.
No backsies?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Clue number 1.
Okay.
Had multiple appearances with WWE.
It's not football, it's fucking wrestling. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Clue number 2. Appeared in Adam Sandler's 2011 movie Jack and Jill.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
So
One
well
that
done.
everybody saw.
Who's watching Happy Gilmore 2 on Friday?
Going to see Fantastic Four.
The 1994 cast is making a cameo in that movie.
I'm excited about it, honestly. It looks so good. Like just the look of it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Like it's
retro.
shiny.
Oh, the fucking the advertising package they did is just so good.
Clue number 3 was the focus of an entire episode of South Park.
Sure.
Clue number 4 has been frequently seen in commercials.
Sometimes occurs in oxygen.
Clue number 5 known for significant weight loss.
Matt?
Matthew.
Jared Fogle?
Jared Fogle
God.
is correct. The final clue was sentenced to prison
I wanted to watch that documentary actually.
for horrible things.
Is there one? I was looking for one the
It
other
is.
day.
There's a it's like many hours long too.
Oh, good. I'm gonna watch
You
that.
were
Yeah,
you were
it's a lot.
proactively looking for one.
No, but
Yeah.
Michelle watched it and she's like, it's pretty great. Like it's just I like good documentaries.
We've been
right?
going through documentaries lately.
Like-
If you haven't seen it, you need to watch the Jaws 50th anniversary doc.
There's a Jaws 50th anniversary
It's
documentary. It
excellent.
just come out.
Yeah.
Oh.
On what?
We watched it on TV when we were in New Brunswick on vacation, so I don't know.
Did you get stew while you were there?
Did what?
Did you get stew while you were in New Brunswick?
Stew?
STEW.
No, New Brunswick stew is not a New Brunswick thing.
Oh, it says it on the can.
It's not a New Brunswick thing.
Okay.
It's from, where is that from? It's from somewhere else. It's American.
I never heard of it.
Well, yeah, anyway. He was but he was a horrible human being. And he went to prison. And
So
I'm like,
if you have
you'll never-
initials
you could never
JF,
put Jared.
you're a terrible person.
Clue number 1 is connected to Howard Stern, Jerry Seinfeld, and Mick Jagger. Number 2 worked in his company's IT department. Clue number 3 has a connection to the Bee Gees. Clue number 4 inherited his uncle's Red Sox season tickets. Clue number 5 was once filmed near a cowbell. Final clue. This late night talk show host is often seen writing Matthew.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon is correct. Matt's just running away with it. We need an Anthony in here.
It's all him. He's got the touch.
I forgot to
I'm not
mention
getting
this.
anything from any of those clues, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I had Jimmy Fallon right back.
It's okay.
I forgot to mention when I was like writing down Jared Fogle clues, which was creepy to begin with.
You're on a list
he
now.
he tried in like the late like 2018 or 2019. He tried to get his incarceration, or he tried to get his guilty pleas waived because of the fact that he is a sovereign citizen. If you've ever looked into any of those
Sovereign citizens. Yeah.
that sovereign citizen insanities or whatever.
Yeah, if you ever want to watch entertaining things, go to YouTube and watch people try and sovereign citizen their way out of court
Yes.
stuff, or out of tickets or out of anything really.
Yeah. The some weird mandate of like because there's some law on like some basis that says you don't need it if you're like a certain type of truck in the 1930s delivering fish, you don't need a license or something like that. So they use that as the basis as to why, and you know, idiots.
Work.
Appeared in 2003's The Cooler. Cooler 2. Once appeared on True TV's Impractical Jokers. Cooler 3. Was the announcer on Family Feud. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Cooler 4. Is a former Dancing with the Stars contestant. Number 5. Appeared in 2002's My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh, what the fuck's his name?
Final clue. No strings attached.
Matt.
Go ahead.
Joey Fatone.
Joey Fatone.
I don't know
never
who that
I
is.
thought.
He's part of NSYNC.
Oh, I know who he is.
I don't.
I didn't know he was in My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah, he was one of the brothers.
Yeah, it was not a big role.
No.
Clear one. Starred as himself in season 2 of The Sopranos. Number 2. In 1996 was Money.
Matt.
Go for it.
John Favreau.
God, Matthew, you're ruining it for
That was
everybody
an
else.
easy one.
That's
I
Swinger,
Why
had
did
to
you
do-
win
Come on.
it? If it was so
That's so
easy.
money.
Well,
I had John
he called
Favreau.
it first.
What's that?
I had John. Yeah, I knew that one from the second clue.
Yeah.
You were quicker.
Yeah, it was in my back pocket since like the start of the game.
Oh wow.
Was a gold medalist.
Is this a new one?
Yes. No, I'm going to keep giving these.
Sometimes you do.
Well, you shut up. Clue number 2. Famously connected to the Philippines. Clue number 3. Was played by James Toney in a 2001 Will Smith movie.
Matt.
I hate you, Matthew.
Joe Fraser.
God damn it! Supposedly, Mr. Sandman in Punch Out was based on him.
Uh-huh.
That was the next clue. Should I just go get my next list up and so you guys can have a chance? It's ridiculous. Anthony should be here, damn it.
Top his ass too. No.
Is often seen wearing a raven's head.
Fuck.
Clue number 2. It's connected to Delaware. Clue number 3. Participated in the Blackout Bowl, February 3rd, 2013.
Football, yay.
Once signed the largest contract in NFL history for a quarterback.
Matt.
Go for it.
Davon Friedman.
Oh,
Matt's just doing a gimme at this point.
fucking around with us now.
Andy?
Yeah, yeah.
Andy just ringing.
Andrew.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco is correct.
I couldn't remember his
Yes.
last name.
That's that guy's name.
I knew it was Joe, but I couldn't remember his last name.
Joe Flacco. Go if you ever want to watch like how brutal football can be. Pull up YouTube Joe Flacco concussion, and you will see
How do you
him.
spell that?
Flacco. He's like running, and this linebacker and he's in the process of getting ready to slide, and he's already sliding, and this linebacker who probably weighs like 250 pounds at full speed just blasts him in the head, knocks his helmet clean off, and he immediately stands up, and he's just like he's got the weird pointing thing where like you can just see there's nothing behind his eyes. He's just
The fencer response or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when we saw it, it looked like he was
What?
pointing. It was like, is he pointing first down? No, he's just has no idea where he is right now.
What was the response you said? What is it called?
The fencing response.
Fencing?
Yeah. Hang on.
That's what we can do it after.
Yeah. Unnatural position of the arms following a concussion. Yeah.
Oh.
After moderate forces have been applied to the brainstem, the forearms are held flexed or extended, typically into the air for a period lasting up to several seconds after the thing. It's when you know something has happened. And so they're doing like a weird thing with their arms, and it looks involuntary. You know that they have at least a concussion. And when you're at least a concussion territory, that means it might be something much worse.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see like after that happens, like immediately like several members of the Baltimore Ravens just descend on that linebacker and just start beating the piss out of him. So, grown men wearing armor. Anyway, clue number 1. Former con artist and poker player.
Excuse me.
Chad. Jonathan Frakes.
Okay.
Good name.
Yes, though.
Yeah.
There's Evan. Putting that one down.
Clue number 2. Connected to a underage prostitute.
Let me start a list.
I'll just say it right now. Chad is he is a genuinely funny, witty human being. He regularly says at least a half a dozen things that make me just giggle as soon as he says them. Clue number 3. Sorry. Let me start a list. Clue number 3. Woo. Searched for evidence of alien life in the 90s. Clue number 4. Was trained by the FBI. Clue number 5. Was seen next to a beaver.
A beaver?
A beaver.
A what?
Shut up.
Did you say beaver or Bieber?
Beaver.
That's what I thought too.
Final clue. This Cecil B. DeMille Award winner appeared in Inside Man, Panic Room, and Nell.
Aldi.
Matt.
Aldi.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
All I could think of was De Niro for some reason. I thought with the underage prostitute thing.
No, she played the underage.
I understand.
prostitute.
Yes.
Is that in what, The Accused?
I wasn't going
Taxi
that
Driver.
for some reason.
Taxi Driver.
Oh.
The Accused was that's a tough film to watch.
Mm-hmm.
What is he accused?
I mean, it's a fantastic movie, but it's a
fucking amazing movie.
It is a rough. Jodie Foster plays a rape victim, and it is one of those things where it's like trying to get justice for the crimes that were committed, and knowing full well that if she took it to trial, like she her uh her she was going to be raked over the coals by the defense.
Sure.
And it's yeah, and it was a it's a movie before its time, the way it approaches it, and it's like um in a non-aware time, it dealt with things that needed to be dealt with, and it probably helped things in the long run. All right, clue number one. Connected to Handy Smurf, which, when you think about it, is kind of a bad name.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad name until you
Well, it's
see
better
that.
than a Smurf handy.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just like, yeah, you got a Handy Smurf? Oh, okay. Here we go. It's where you wear a blue glove. Anyway, clue number two. His autobiography was titled No Shirt, No Shoes, No Problem. Kabuki Kid, that is horrible. You shouldn't say that. Clue number three. Was the host of the American Bible Challenge. You remember watching American Bible
Matt.
Challenge?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy is correct. Yes, he was the voice of Handy Smurf.
How'd you know
If
that?
you ever been too drunk to fish, you might be a redneck.
If you're watching this on a TV that's on top of another TV that doesn't work, you might be a redneck.
Yeah, if you have a home that's mobile and 4 cars that aren't, you might be a redneck.
Yeah, he had some what was the when they roasted him? I remember somebody said, without you, Sears wouldn't have a comedy section in their CD their CD music department.
Sears.
I was like, that's a good line.
Good one.
It wasn't for you. Sears wouldn't have a comedy section in their music selection. Oh, all right. Here's the final one.
Thank God.
Shut up. Connected to book club. Number two. Connected to exercise.
Matt,
Shut up.
Jane Fonda.
Yes, of course it is. Of course
God,
it
Matt,
is.
your brain is on fire tonight. Got it.
God.
Because I wasn't drinking until I got home.
Oh.
I didn't have any drinks.
Usually I'm drinking on the road.
Well, no, I have D&D on Wednesday nights. Usually I'll have like a drink at D&D or something like that.
Oh shit. No. I never thought Jeff Foxworthy was all that funny, but I mean, yeah, like he when he would get into his "you might be a redneck" stuff, that was, yeah.
You have a family tree that doesn't fork.
It doesn't work. You might be a redneck.
He was funny at the time. I laughed.
You was never funny. That guy, the ventriloquist guy that had like the multiple different
J something or other.
Dunham, maybe.
Jeff Dunham. There you go.
Jeff Dunham. That's it. Yeah.
I was when I worked at US Bank, I worked with a very nice woman. She was very nice, and we just a little bit younger than me, just married, couple of kids, just a super nice lady, worked hard. I mean, you couldn't complain about anything that she did. But oh my God, she just thought Jeff Dunham was the funniest thing in the world. She's like, "Did you see? Like, you got to watch this special." And she would like bring me the DVDs she had of his. "You got to watch this." I was like, "I don't have any interest in this, Kim. Why did you bring me these?" "Well, you're always quoting comedians. You should watch him. He's hilarious." I was like, "I really don't want to watch a guy who uses a blown up dummy that's supposed to be the failed terrorist who blew himself up, and there's a whole 10-minute bit about no. Yeah.
Does he still play Vegas? He's like a Vegas guy.
I knew he came under fire a year or two ago for like some of his more racially charged bits, and he removed a lot of it
Oh,
from what
Jeff
he did.
Dunham,
Yeah,
like Ahmed.
including the like the failed terrorist bit, like because a
Yeah,
lot of it was him, faking a bad Middle Eastern accent and
he still
and
does it.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, what a
I just
turd.
saw a recent special of his.
Hmm.
He did it. He did it in fucking Saudi Arabia.
Jesus. And they didn't drag him off the
It
stage?
actually killed.
Oh, really?
Forgive the pun, but
Oh,
it did.
well,
They friggin' they were like in stitches.
I mean, that's weird to me, but I mean, all right,
Yeah.
whatever. I
Uh
mean,
huh.
What was he doing it to a armed forces base crowd?
yeah, I was just gonna say the
The
same
crowd
It
of
thing.
was to
Muslims.
like a whole bunch of like sheikhs and stuff.
He went to a mosque and did it.
Yeah. So can
No.
I do a quick plug?
Of course you can. Will you send me a copy of the Daggerheart book
Oh,
so I
I
have to
got my
buy
shirt the
them?
other day, actually.
Did you? Awesome. So these are the screen printing drive is over, but these are now available on our site. If y'all want to order one. Everything, all the proceeds still go to the Children's Hospital Network. I will be at Gen Con with pins and stuff, and any donations you want to give for a pin will also go to 100% go to the Children's Hospital Network. So
That's
Cool.
awesome.
That's it? That's all you have for me?
I'll be right back, guys.
I could I could do a little dance, tap dance.
You didn't answer
So
my question about sending me getting them to send me a copy of Daggerheart so I don't have to buy it.
I'm still waiting for my second copy. Oh, it was so sweet tonight. So I was at D&D and and Gavin, one of the players, is like, "Hey, don't forget to bring your silver pen tonight." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And so three of the players pulled out their Daggerheart books and they wanted me to sign them. It was very sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, it was very sweet. Um,
Sure.
I had something. So we're going to Montreal tomorrow night.
Mhm.
Go see Postmodern Jukebox.
oh,
Oh, very cool.
They're fantastic. We saw them 2 years ago here. Literally after every song, there was a standing ovation. And they travel with like a dancer, and there's like a tap dancer, or like they do different dances for every number.
mhm.
But it's such an amazing show. It's really really good.
Well, that's neat. Good for
Yeah,
you and good for you.
yeah. And we're staying at this really swanky hotel too. It's like a boutique kind of hotel called L'Hotel.
God, all you do is brag. I mean,
I'm not bragging.
all you do is brag.
I'm
You're just like,
exposing you to culture.
I mean, look at all this cool stuff I do. Look at all this important things I do. I'm Matt. Anyway. No, it sounds cool for you. Good for you.
By the way, Matt, do you speak for French as well?
I can serve tables in French. I took 13 years of French in school. My wife is bilingual. I am not.
Dude, that's how I feel. I took 7 years of French. I held a job where part of my what I had to do was tech support in French. I would not consider myself bilingual.
Oh, it's tough. Like when I worked at the Bank of Canada, which is our central bank, um, luckily we didn't have to abide by the bank-wide rule because we were just a museum, kind of like a little sister thing, where when you're in a meeting, you are free to speak whichever French or English that you like, that you're more comfortable with, and everybody is expected to be able to understand you and reply in their preferred language.
Mm. I've taken 400 days of Duolingo, and I can now order tacos
In Spanish or French?
in Spanish. Why would I
Okay.
order tacos in French?
I would not trust French tacos. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Oh,
You have like poutine tacos and maybe foie gras tacos.
so The only like weird thing like that Canadian thing, we were at the gathering the other year, like a
Mhm.
few years back, and
Mhm.
we got stopped at the border because right over the border there's that little resort area, and there's that pizza place that's up there, and the guy at the booth there, he stopped us. He goes, "Why are you coming to Canada?" They were going to pizza place. He goes, "You're coming to Canada for pizza?" I said, "Yes." I want to see if they call Canadian bacon. They just call it bacon over here.
No, we call it back bacon.
Well, he looked at me for a minute and then just said, "Go."
Yeah, Canadian bacon we call back bacon
Why do you put the extra syllables in it? That just seems like a waste of energy.
because there's bacon. Bacon is actual strip bacon.
Yeah.
Um, we were coming back from swing dance camp one year, and
Hey,
You
what
spent
are
time
you
at swing
laughing at?
dance camp?
as you do, right?
It
Yeah.
was in New Hampshire, and we're approaching the border, and it was me, my wife, and Emily. I can't remember what her last name was. Very French last name. So all three of us have very French last names, and I hand all three of our passports to the border officer, the Canadian border officer, and she says, "Pas français?" I said, "No." She looks at the name. She's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Okay." Hey, Evan.
But
Hey,
Evan,
Evan's here. We can
who I
play
won't
again.
see next week.
I know. I'm
What a
sorry.
loser.
I know. I'm bummed.
Oh,
be there.
I wouldn't say that. It's just I'm sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I got this weird email, and it was from Evan's wife's boyfriend, and he told me I had to figure out a way to get you out of town. So I don't know. I'm not familiar with him.
Well, are we gonna split the cash or what? What's he offering?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna have another. My roommate will be also a CPAP person as well.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's,
You guys will pap it up
we'll be,
together.
as Christina says, we'll be CPAP pals.
Yeah. Andy, I was just listening to another show and they were talking about how much they love Trick or Treat Studios.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know that guy.
Trick or Treat's solid, man. Like everything
I
you
know that
guys
guy.
put out is polished and looks real good.
We're trying. We're trying.
You're succeeding in my books.
try harder.
Well, that's we're trying harder too, and it's kind of one of those things where it's like I worry because we do like very different things. Like we have some very like gamery games, and we have some very thematic narrative games, and we have some stuff in the middle, and so I worry that we're not like firmly in a lane as far as that content goes. Um, uh, but we are with our the fact that we're doing horror-y, monster-y stuff. But yeah,
I'm
But
dipping my toes in the
what's your
horror.
opinion on candy corn though?
the movie.
No, the candy corn, actual
Oh,
candy corn.
candy corn is gross.
Yeah,
It's
okay, good.
gross.
Nasty.
What do you guys think about Halloween kisses?
What?
I don't know him.
You know what those are? No, you maybe don't. Maybe they're in Canada only. So they're like molasses, kind of like toffee almost.
Okay.
Like Tootsie Rolls,
No, no,
which
it's
are also gross.
Tootsie Rolls are bad.
are they Halloween? Yeah, these things. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. So it's they're molasses kisses, and they're basically like just like a piece of toffee, molasses toffee. It must be a Canadian thing.
Yeah, I would try it.
Yep, Canada.
Yep.
Like
Canada.
Kurz candy.
Yeah.
Is Jody still there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jody is our graphic designer full time.
Killing it, man.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
she does a great job. She if for the amount of stuff that we do, it would be hard for me to find a graphic designer who could handle as much different things. And she communicates well and has a good work ethic, and that's hard to find by itself, right? Like is just somebody who can sit down and get stuff done.
Yes. So, mental note: Jody ever leaves, call
It-
her.
Wow.
Start poaching her now.
Actively hoping.
I am not pursuing, just
Oh my gosh, you're
cherry
already.
picking. I'm
You're
cherry picking.
already.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that sits by the goal in hockey and waits to just tip it in.
Well,
Hmm.
and so
That's what your wife said.
Just a tip.
Just tip it in.
Yeah.
Just a little tipperoo. So hey, I want to talk. So happy.
Hey,
No, no,
Andy,
no, no.
say
Happy
something.
Gilmore
Andy-
2, and I say Happy Gilmore 2 comes out on Friday. I know it's gonna suck, but I'm so excited to watch it. We're gonna watch it as the entire family. We're like gonna order pizzas and we're gonna sit down and watch it.
What? Watch what?
Happy Gilmore 2 releases on Friday.
What were you saying, Andy?
I was going to say Jody's the reason that
Wow.
I'm working there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because she did work from Lance is the reason that Jody did work for TMG, right? Because she knew him when she was like looking to do something different than what she was doing, and so
We played games at Con of the North and we started talking.
yeah, and so he connected her to me, and we were at that time we were looking for graphic designers, and I was trying out several different ones, and there were several freelance graphic designers that were using, and so I added her into the rotation of stuff with TNG
Cool.
things because we had more than enough stuff for several graphic designers to be doing in rotation, and so she did a good a couple handfuls of titles for TMG, and then
Give me an example of one.
she did the things that I'm blanking on at the moment. I think she did Jiraku for us.
Okay.
And it was like 7 or 8 titles, I think, maybe more. I wish I could remember which ones were which person off the top of my head, but yeah. And we'd worked together, and then the pandemic occurred, and I was doing freelance work for a variety of different freelance development for a bunch of different companies, and and uh and some of them I was doing graphic design. I needed graphic designers for, and so I'd ping out to people I'd worked with before, and be like, hey, this project needs a graphic designer. Also, do you want to be interested? So she did some of that. And then one day she was like, hey, this guy named Chris is gonna message you, and because he needs work, he needs somebody to do development
So
work.
she basically hired her boss first, and then got her own job.
She yeah, she was doing contract work for them, and then they were asking her to do stuff that was like far beyond what
Oh.
is reasonable to ask a graphic designer to do, like just infinitely beyond. And she was like, you need to go talk to Andy, and
Nice.
so and like 5 minutes after she says this guy is going to call, like I had just barely Googled the name of the company, and he called up, and we talked, and I did freelance for them for a little bit, and then went on full time with them, and then after I was full time, she became full time with them also. So
Amazing. That's
yeah,
awesome.
but yeah, is her that recommended me for this. So
Cool.
yeah.
I'll be right back.
But anyway, yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 will suck.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be bad.
So you said you're going to order pizzas. So are you going to watch it? Like, is it streaming on Friday or is it?
Yeah, it's streaming on Friday. So
Netflix.
so once like my wife's not working, I'm done working. We'll boost it up. Jesus, what? Everybody's just leaving. Everybody's just wandering off.
We're in that pee break. We're taking a rotation.
Oh,
You
okay.
could have drawn a card. You could have gone. You could have been earlier.
Yeah, it's Adam Sandler's Netflix stuff has not been Awesome.
Not awesome, but it might be good.
It might
Might
be.
have something.
It'll be nice to see Shooter McGavin once again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rewatched the original just a few days ago. It's just such an eminently watchable. Uh, Apparently there was a scene where they had the retirement home caregiver got what was coming to him.
Oh, Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller got was, but it didn't make the final movie because they didn't see what the point was. I watched like all these things about it, like stuff about Happy Gilmore that didn't make it. I mean, the Bob Barker thing. I mean, it's so good. It's just the whole thing. Yeah. Have you had enough? No. Kicks him in the head. Now you've had enough, bitch. And that was like, and like, so he was mad because he said that he wanted to do all the stunts himself because he was like, because he trained like under Chuck Norris to be in martial arts. He was a
Bob
black
Barker?
belt. Yeah, Bob Barker was a black belt, and
That's
so like,
awesome.
so
Really?
so when he was doing, they were like, no, we can't have you. Like, so if you watch it, the only thing they had a stunt double for him was when he's rolling down the hill. When they're rolling down the hill together, that's the only time they ever brought a stunt double in for him. But everything else he did. He wanted to do it. And the one thing he didn't want to do, he didn't want to swear. They had to like basically beg him to just try one take with him saying bitch, just like which was it was and then when Chris McDonald, who plays Shooter McGavin, when he's got like at the spoilers, he's got to make like the 30-foot putt to force basically to par the hole, and then Happy Gilmore's like he has to birdie it to win there, otherwise they go to a shootout. He's got like a 30-foot putt or something like that, big long putt, and he said every single time I'm putting, he told the director, it's like you just I putt and you cut away and then you show the hole and then the ball goes in the hole. He says it just it's obviously he's like let me make the shot. Just let me putt it and make it for real. It'll look so much cooler if you have a long range shot and I do it. And he said I'll give you 5 tries. And he said the entire crew was making bets as to whether or not they could do it. And he said, I got it on the fourth one. And everybody was like razzing me and giving me shit, he said. And so that when he finally made it, and you see him, and he's all like, he's just screaming. He's because he had all these people that were like betting against him and saying he couldn't do it. And so he said, that was like my real emotion. I was so mad at everybody that they didn't think I could do it. And then he made that one.
Eminem's in the new one, eh?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, I
That's the
saw
thing.
it.
I read there's a ton of cameos in it. Like, just like there were a handful in the first one, but in this one there's like wrestlers in it. There's Eminem's in it. I mean, it's like just a ton of cameos, and I just feel like it's gonna be just dumb with a bunch of like cameos coming and running in and doing stuff. I just give me Shooter McGavin being angry, and I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
I like Chris
No.
McDonald a lot.
What?
I like Chris McDonald a lot.
Yeah, he's so good. And then he he was talking about being in the second one. It was just like he's like when they called him and they said, "Well, do you want to?" He said Sandler called him. He said, "Well, I think it's finally going to happen. Do you want to do it?" He's like, "Yes." He's just like, "Are you free?" Yes. It's just like, and then yeah, but they're bringing Ben Stiller back to play his role. Um, I don't know. It should be just. I mean, hopefully it's got a couple of laughs, right? That I
Yeah,
can I
probably
can
will.
giggle that I can giggle about. That movie was so long ago.
When did it come out?
What, 1996, 95? Somebody Google it. I'm sure somebody.
96.
1986.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. Look at the big brain on Lance. Just pull it. Because I was like, I watched it for the first time. I went to a movie theater and I was thinking, who did I go and watch that movie with? And I was thinking about my friends and and some of those people moved away. And when did those people move away? And I was trying to figure that out. Yeah.
You pulled it out of your memory.
Yeah. And then and then Spaceballs 2, obviously.
When did Kingpin come out?
That's 2000s.
No, it came
Yeah,
out in
it
the
is.
90s.
That's like 2003,
I think it was
2002.
It was like 98 or 99.
96.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watched it the same year. I was like, I think I saw Kingpin
The
first.
line from Kingpin
96, yeah.
Oh, I was totally off on that. The line from Kingpins that I always remember is Bill Murray when he looks over at the group of girls sitting at the table. He goes, "Hello," and the girl waves, "Not you." Hello. He like what? He's just such a slime. Uh yeah, he's like, and then what are you gonna do with me? It's like, I'm rich. I can do anything I want. Normal rules no longer apply to me. Just uh and his hair just flying all
Yeah.
over the place. Uh so good. All right. Can we get said we should do another one now that we got Evan.
Yeah,
And I do have one more left over.
The Matt can clean up again.
Well, we can do the Matt's not allowed to
He's on
answer.
fire.
Matt's not allowed to answer until the third clue, like we
Hey,
do
come
Super
on.
Anthony.
I
Just
guess
to make
got
it fair.
lucky.
Oh, whatever. Hold on. I gotta get one drink and let me check something real quick. Wait, I thought my phone buzzed. I just want to make sure my mom didn't try to get a hold of me. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Get him a drink.
Aldi, when are you getting to Indy?
Tuesday night.
Oh, me too. Cool.
Yeah, I get in like at 9, 8:30.
Yeah. I hope we're gonna be on the road at 6, so I'm hoping to be there by 7.
6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Or what?
Mhm.
Oh man.
Wow. That's
Ouch.
a drive.
Well, if I were to fly, that's how long it would be anyways.
Really?
Because there's going to be at least one layover.
Right.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to leave in Chicago or something.
Ottawa flies to like 5 places direct. The capital of Canada flies to like 5 places direct.
Yeah, I guess. And then you
Tell me that's not fucked up.
are you going with anybody or are we riding?
Aladuc.
Al Leduc, you bringing his passport this time?
Fuck, you better. I got my Nexus card.
You better call him. You what?
I got my Nexus card.
Oh, nice.
Does that help you?
It
I'm
is.
going for flights.
You heard of global
entry?
Global entry? It's like
I know Nexus.
it's
I
like
think
the
we talked
best
about
of
it.
all the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Right, but does that help you crossing the border by foot?
Yeah, it
car?
does, but
Oh, okay.
it only, well, if we were all Nexus, we could go in the Nexus lane, but from my last 2 times going to the States, it's been like a fucking, you see tumbleweeds go across at the border because it's just
Yeah.
so-
Nobody wants to risk it.
nobody wants to go. So
Yeah.
So there's 3
amazing.
tiers, and like the Nexus like reduces your chance of being harassed by ICE by like 70%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about it is I don't need to like take my laptop out of my bag when I do the air travel. I
So-
don't need to do a lot of the crap.
Are the new rules yet in effect now? You don't take you don't take your laptops out and and you can take the water bottle and you don't take your shoes off and all that stuff?
Yeah, that's all. IAH, you don't have to
Amazing.
do it.
We just flew to New Brunswick and we had to do all that shit.
I think they pulled it out. They pulled it out of America.
Well, no, because there was a sign that said you don't need to do this, 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 or this, and the guy's like,
They did it anyway.
like I said, do I have to take my laptop out of the bag? He's like, does it have a keyboard on it? Yeah, take it out.
What?
What laptop doesn't have a keyboard?
I mean, what laptop doesn't have a keyboard?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're talking about iPads.
I also had an iPad with me.
I feel like in the US the enforcement is just super all over the place and has been for a really long time. Like I've had airports in
Same
the
in
US in the past 5 years that didn't require me to take shoes off, or and some would require a laptop out, some wouldn't, and they would all pretend like it was obvious, like it was the way that it was enforced everywhere, and it's like, no, it's different every single airport. Like this airport wants shoes and no laptop. This airport is no shoes but doesn't care about your laptop. You know, and I'm just like, the annoying thing to me is the them pretending like their their specific interpretation of
Right.
the thing is the norm, and it's just like it's not. I
Like
realize this is the only airport you experience
yeah.
because, but
When people have their very specific area of knowledge and they're like, you
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite one was my little brother who's super into like composers and stuff. And we were like talking about Mozart, and he was like, you probably don't even know where he was born. And I was like, I don't know. Germany, somewhere in Austria. I don't know. He said, you don't know where Mozart was born? Like that's just like everyone knows that.
Is this the same brother that tries to get you into jazz?
Yes. Yes.
So okay, have y'all watched that show on YouTube? This thing on YouTube called Surrounded.
Yes.
There's one that
Are
just
you talking
happened
about the one? Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
with
It's
Mehdi
awful.
Hassan.
Yeah.
He's like basically they do one type of person in the middle, surrounded by 12 completely opposite people.
Opposing viewpoints.
And this one was the one I saw before was Dr. Mike from YouTube, surrounded by 12 anti-vaxxers. Uh, that was an interesting one because they find them like the dregs of humanity, these fucking idiots to challenge this educated person in the. So this time it was a left-wing journalist surrounded by 12 far right conservatives. Far right.
Far right. Far
After
right is
watching this, far
understating it.
right seems
Far right is
mild compared to what these fucking people were.
Far right is understating with the representation that they had.
Oh my god. Anyways, if you want to like rage quit the fucking show, watch it.
Apparently, one of the people have already been fired from their job.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Deservedly so, because he admitted to himself to be a fascist.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he was proud to pronounce that.
It was ridiculous. It was just and I watched. There's a
cringe-worthy.
Canadian.
I mean, it's so cringe. It's like what?
It is. There's a Canadian YouTuber that does commentary on our U.S. politics that I watch, and he's like, this is something that should not be platformed.
No, exactly.
This should not have a platform.
There's some real Yeah, I don't want to even say what any of the stuff was, but
no,
awful.
no.
Yeah, no, it was garbage. Anyway, on a lighter note, initials.
Yay!
Later.
Is it JF again? Because I'm all.
Is it too late for you to make it to Essen or to Essen Gen Con?
Is it too late to make it to Essen?
Is it too late
for who? For Evan?
Oh yeah, I can't make.
Can't do it.
I know. I'm so bummed.
The right side of my bed is free.
Oh, enticing.
No, that's my favorite spot.
If you play your cards right, the other side is too. Hey.
I room with Evan. Like one of the beds is. I'm just no. I'm just kidding.
All right.
The 4-day badges are sold out, by the way.
Are they really?
And
Nice.
Friday and Saturday are also sold out.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow.
So it's basically sold out. You could come on Thursday and Sunday, I guess, if you want. I don't know.
Or if you're friends with an exhibitor.
Actually, I have a 4-day badge if you want it.
Can't do it. He's got too much going on.
Like I wouldn't hook you up with an exhibitor badge anyway, Evan.
You too, Chad.
I cannot. I have too much shit going on right now.
WW.
Oh, I got one right away.
W.
That's a more
W.
You know what it is in French? It's double V, double V.
What is it in?
I need to turn off.
I mean, obviously, okay.
Are you coming with Michelle, Aldi?
No, but I do wish now I was bringing her.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, she doesn't like to use her vacation time on game conventions except for BGG, and she doesn't really use much game. She doesn't use much vacation time on BGG itself. She works during BGG.
Yeah,
she wakes up in the morning in the hotel, works all day from the room,
Oh yeah,
BGG's at, you know,
I used to be that guy.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
well,
No, I got people.
yeah.
Yeah.
She works hard during BGG.
Lance, are you you having a stroke
He's
or are we
frozen.
good to
No,
go?
I'm just thinking about. Yeah, no. In German it's "we" to say W. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I was
the
like U,
double V.
V, X, Y, und Z. Yep. I'm just trying. I'm remembering my German.
I was
just
on
trying
a
to-
I was on a Darrington press call the other day, and I guess one of the new classes they're doing for Daggerhard is the Witch, but they were just making a joke. They're like the Vavitch because it's two V's. Double
Yep.
Bitch.
That movie
The
is awesome.
Vavitch.
You seen that movie?
Yep. Witch is a great movie.
So good.
The witch.
Great
One
movie.
Anya
of
Taylor
our
Joy's first movie, I think.
one of the people in our Oathsworn group's playing the witch, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Really
Here
good.
we
Can't wait to
go.
play- I can't wait to play our first Daggerheart session. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. That would be cool.
In 2016, appeared on Saturday Night Live to announce that Donald Trump had picked him as a department head. Number 2 is known for their cooking. Number 3 once worked in a car wash.
Can I get it?
Evan.
Evan.
Walter White.
Walter White
Totally
is
blanked on
correct.
that. I knew that. Like
The fictional
my brain is blanking tonight.
was a high school teacher known for his signature hat, also known as Heisenberg.
Eisenberg.
Number 2. First appeared in 1961.
I narrows it down.
Connected to a wall. Number 3. Wears red, navy, silver, and white.
Matt.
Go for it.
Wonder Woman.
Has a connection to bullets.
Wonder Woman.
Still could be Wonder Woman.
We're almost the Stallions, Express, Sea Dogs, or Dragons.
What was that again?
If you can't pay attention.
Well, that first.
Evan.
Evan, go. 5.
Washington Wizards.
Washington Wizards is
Oh.
correct.
That was also a name of White Wizard Games.
Nicely done, Chad.
Nicely done, Chad. See, he's funny. He's funny. Number
No-
1.
Nothing's funnier than like the perfectly timed "That's my blank" cover band jokes.
Yes.
Challenge
one.
accepted, Chad.
What, cover bands? Oh, all right.
Number 1. This can be owned.
Oh, no, we're not doing it. Oh,
Number 2. It costs $150. Number 3. It is adjacent to yellow.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Clue number 4.
oh.
Connected to crying. Clue number 5. It can be represented by a faucet.
Oh,
Matt.
Oh,
I called twice, but I don't know.
And then
Oh.
Evan if they all fail.
All right. Well, we'll go to the tape.
Go to the tape. Go to the tape. It was
I said
Chad. It was
Audie. I
Chad
think
or
I said
Aldi.
Audie.
It was
Wasn't me.
Chad or Aldi.
No.
Go to the tape. Nobody look at the comments. I'm
Nope.
watching the tape.
You're watching the tape.
Come on, Kabuki. The adjudicator of reality will let us know here.
Everything would just fall apart if Kabuki wasn't there.
Well, I mean, I could technically do it, I suppose, but
let's not pretend that would happen.
the adjudicator of reality has rendered a decision. Aldi was first.
Oh, that'd be the waterworks.
That would be the waterworks.
Took me
Monopoly.
far too long to get that.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's not
The Monopoly
the
from the
water.
second clue.
I know everybody got it like all.
Yeah,
the same
everybody's
time.
like, oh yeah, what is it?
And then I was like, oh yeah.
Clear one. Connected to crucial taunt.
Andy,
Go for it.
Wayne's World.
How?
Oh,
How do you pull that
wow.
out?
That's awesome. I love
That
you
is
got on the
that
line.
is like the most
the name of
vague
the
thing
band?
I could find for Wayne's World.
Is that
What is
name
the
of
crucial taunt?
Tina Carrara's band?
Tina
Oh, is
Turner.
that the band? Wow,
Oh man,
And
that's
I don't
that's
know why
cringe.
that
I did not remember that.
yeah.
Whatever happened to Tia Carrera, by the way?
I
I don't know.
The last time I remember
Wasn't
seeing her in
she was in
anything
the
was
she was in the Schwarzenegger movie too.
yeah,
wasn't
that's the last thing I remember
yeah,
seeing
true
her in as
true
well.
color or true what was it?
True
Uh,
lies.
True
True
Lies.
Lies.
Which is a
Like-
fantastic movie.
I know. I watched that movie like 6 times, like without never getting bored of it.
She is 58 years old, still listed as being active. Let's see. Last thing she was in, she did the voice of Mrs. Krakoa in the 2020. When she played Mrs. Krakoa in the 2025 Lilo and Stitch,
Cool.
How about that?
the live
Voice of.
action.
Oh, it's live action.
Yeah.
But so you said crucial taunt, and my brain goes, that's a fake band name, and then
Yeah.
She
I
in
thought it was going to be a wrestler again.
I know, right?
the movie The Last Resort, an upcoming Philippine romantic comedy film, is releasing later in 2026, and she played Reina in that. So yeah, she's still getting work. Good for her. May it continue. I just remember she got killed because she was in the limo or whatever, and it crashes. Spoilers. Clue number 1. Debuted September 22nd, 1999. But really debuted in 1902. That was clue number 2. Clue number 3 is connected to Jed Bartlett. Matthew.
West Wing.
See, I'm just convinced he just does nothing but watch TV. That's why when I give like really, really vague,
on point.
yeah,
Who? Me?
you, yes, you. West Wing, which is a
How
really
was
good
the-
show.
How
Really
was
good
the
show.
Oh, is that when the White House was created with 1902?
Yeah, well, no, the West Wing of the White House was made in 1902.
And yes, you are correct. All I do is watch TV.
Yeah.
I am a very well viewed person.
That's because you have
And
no
that is
kids.
that is not a brag either, by the way.
Well, no. I'm just
very
saying
well
you
viewed.
you have all that time because you have no children. Speaking of which, I am a parent of an adult now.
I heard that.
Hey,
Yeah.
As of yesterday.
Happy birthday, Alan.
Yeah, and then I took some time today to go watch my 13-year-old do actual football. They had
Is
scrimmages
he ever
today.
tall? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's getting tall. He's still shorter than me though, and I can still take him in a fight. So
What is he? How old is he?
there's some lampposts that are not as tall as you, though. I mean,
13.
He has
he's
not
13.
hit his peak yet, my friend.
No, he is not. He already wears the same size shoes as me, 13 wide.
Gosh.
So
Oh my god.
So he's a big
Now
kid.
I am the master.
Yeah, no, he even said that. He's like, I'm gonna be taller than you one day. And I was like, yeah, no, don't count
Does
on
he
it.
still do the karate stuff?
No, he got his black belt, and then basically he wouldn't be able to go for his adult, like he has a junior black belt because he got it when he was 12, and he wouldn't be able to test for his adult level black belt until he was 15, and he was just like, I don't want to do this without having a goal. Like I don't have something to shoot for. So
Could he just come back to it?
yeah, he can come back to it. He can, but he's, and I mean, he said to me the other day, I was like, so do you ever feel like you can still do some of it? He's like, I don't think my flexibility is nearly as good as it was. But he said I can still do a lot of it. And he's just like, I mean, but it's just something that he can do. He's actually going to go to a buddy of mine runs a sports trainer gym. And once all of his stuff gets done this summer, second week of August, he really wants to just pursue football and he's going to go to a sports gym 3 times a week to basically have a guy that's one-on-one 90 minutes.
Wow.
Have him work on toughen him up his whole body and just to and then teaching
Well,
him.
good. Then he can bring in the groceries. So.
Yeah. He's a good kid too. He's just a good kid.
The apple really does fall far from the tree.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's it. That's his form of rebellion.
Yeah. He he's funny. He's funny too. Clue number 1 includes a controversy connected to a topless sunbather. Clue number 2 usually involves large crowds. Clue number 3 usually connected to the colors red and white. Clue number 4 sometimes connected to Wally.
Matt,
Andy.
Matthew,
where's Waldo?
where's Waldo?
Yeah.
What's the new
They did one and they put a nude sunbather on one of those Where's Waldo books, and they're like for kids to look at, and there's a million people, and but you finally saw it, and so they should have told people about it. But yeah,
Gotcha.
but in the Europe he's known as Wally. He's not Waldo. It's Where's Wally? Anyway,
Because Waldo's offensive in some language.
like the word dork means whale penis.
Are
It
we,
does.
Yeah, thanks for the knowledge
Yeah.
drop there.
So when you're calling this, whenever you call somebody a dork,
Whales.
which I love to do now, you're calling them a whale penis.
Yeah.
Evan, you big whale penis.
I mean,
All right.
San Diego.
Clue number 1. Known for skywriting.
Matt,
Go for it.
Wilbur Wright.
And
Evan.
nice.
I'm gonna go pee while you guys
You
are
cross it off. You write it down.
of course.
Clue number 2. Capable of creating fire. Clue number 3. Had a sibling die in a bizarre fashion.
Chad.
Yes, Chad.
Is it Wicked Witch of the West?
I'll accept Wicked Witch.
Okay.
Is the word you're looking
Nice
for.
one.
Wicked Witch. But yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will take Wicked Witch.
It's usually the skywriting and then their house fell on.
Yeah, she and then
Did you guys see
um,
Wicked?
yeah.
Not
The
yet.
first movie?
Is connected to Mila Kunis and Margaret Hamilton. Is associated with the direction. Has a vulnerability to water. How about some fire, Scarecrow? It was Wicked Witch. Was the answer?
Die writing?
Yeah,
She did the she's out. She did the movie. She came around. She's Dorothy across the sky.
Did Dorothy go home or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
Did it say that? Can't remember what it said actually.
Okay, right now we have Matt with 2, Evan with 2, Aldi with 1, Andy with 1, Chad with 1, and
Oh, we
it
got
was
one?
Surrender Dorothy was what.
Surrender Dorothy. Yeah.
Surrender.
All right. Clue number 1. Connected to Sterling Bridge.
What's up? Spring Bridge.
Clue number 2. Connected to Shanks. Clue number 3. Appeared in a 1995 blockbuster movie. Clue number 4. Is often depicted with a sword. Clue number 5. Was executed.
Aldi.
Evan.
Aldi.
That'd be William Wallace.
That would be William Wallace, the
I
Scottish
had that on my
knight.
list from the get go, and I'm like, the first one I wrote down. It took so long to get there.
Son of
It was close.
Y'all writing stuff down? I feel like I put.
I
I'm
write
not
stuff.
doing
That's
good.
cheating. Is that cheating?
I never write anything down.
Everybody writes down notes. I write down notes.
anything comes to my mind, I'll write it down.
Play, I write down notes all the
Yeah,
time.
Lance writes down.
All right.
I do.
Clue
Just draw
1.
the letters. All the letters.
Chad doodles.
I doodle, yeah.
Clue 1. Associated with bars.
Chad, white women.
What?
I've been waiting on that one.
Clue number 2. Often sings.
Again,
Evan.
Go.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka is correct.
Oh man, how
Chocolate
did I not get that?
bars. Yep.
Good one.
All right. Still anybody's game. We got 5 left.
It's a great song.
Clue number 1. I love the fact that Marilyn Manson put the but the rowers keep on rowing.
Yeah.
Does that whole thing in that album. It's like that like the music is just building up and then Marilyn stop the boat. And they go right in and next motherfucker better is gonna get my medal. Just like, oh. I met him. He was
at the bank.
No, I worked security for a concert when he was a nobody, and he was completely blasted out of his mind on several drugs. Could barely function. I had to.
Speaking of that, though, have you seen like him lately? Because like he went into that really bad phase, and now he's totally come back out. And he's performing as well as ever. It's
Yeah,
really good stuff.
All right, is connected to Ohio. Clue number 2. Has a famous. Clue number 2. Has a famous sibling. Clue number 3. Died at the age of 45.
Chad.
Chad, go ahead.
Wesley Willis.
And
Screw you.
I'll,
Be on there. He's a good one.
Clue number 3. Died at the age of 45 due to complications of typhoid fever. Clue number 4. Famous for 12 seconds. Clue number 5. Most journalists were skeptical. Go for it.
Walter Winchell.
And
Oh man.
clue number 5. Most journalists.
Never
What?
heard of Walter Winchell.
That's old man Winchell's boy.
Oh,
Clue number 5. Most journalists were skeptical of his claims. Final clue. Made history on December 17th, 1903
Oh wow.
in Kitty Hawk,
Aldi?
North Carolina. Aldi.
the
Oh.
Wilbur Wright.
That would be
Oh.
Wilbur
Sorry.
Wright.
Oh.
Sorry, Matt. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Walter
That
Winchell
would
was
be-
a journalist, by the way.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Wesley
would be-
Willis
Yours
was
is a smarter answer. I just
Wilbur
copied you.
Wright.
It's okay. I'm happy to play Forrest today.
You gonna go try to make a road and then haul gravel
Today,
Also
in the
around?
role
rocks.
of Forrest is
Pull
Matt
some rocks
Paquette.
around.
Clue number 1. A song title for artists such as Black Sabbath, rest in peace, Ozzy, Blink 182, and Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Wishing well.
Wishing well
Oh, wow.
is correct.
Terrence Trent D'Arby. Thank you, sir.
The next clue was had a prominent scene in the Goonies.
I wouldn't have got it off that.
Oh yeah.
And he says, he's like, well, yeah, well, this was my wish and it didn't come true. So I'm
Yeah.
taking it back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's their
I
time.
just have no connection to the Goonies. It just doesn't do anything for me. I feel like I'm left out.
Hey,
It
man,
doesn't-
if it's not your
doesn't
jam,
hold
it's
up.
not your jam.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all-
yeah. That's
No, you're
most
so
people my
edgy.
age love it though. So
You're
much.
so
And
edgy.
Oh, yeah.
You're so
I think I
edgy.
didn't watch it till way later in life.
It was
So
good, but I'm like,
if I had seen it when I was 13, maybe I would have been.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
It's a kid's kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm not dying on that hill, but yeah, it was decent.
I liked it.
What year did it come out? 85?
85, yeah.
85, probably. Post Ghostbusters?
Mm,
Pre-Ghostbusters, I think.
Is it pre Ghostbusters?
I think.
No,
Ghostbusters is 84.
Yeah, it's 84.
Yeah.
That's 84 is my cornerstone for movies. Like every great movie in the 80s came out in the 84.
Yeah, the weird thing with Ghostbusters, it's just still just a great movie.
I saw it 6 times in the theater.
In the
Ghostbusters?
same day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I only saw one.
Concurrently and consecutively.
I paid for one.
I just stayed for the whole day.
Just watched all day. It was like I parked at 9 a.m.
So you
I had a
actually
friend
said
who went and saw the Superman at 8 a.m. because they didn't want to deal with any people.
I mean,
no,
that's
that
fair.
makes sense.
Like what?
fair.
My dad used to say, now this is a long ass time ago because my dad was born in the 40s. When he and his brother would ride bike into town to go to the movie theater, he used to say that you bought a ticket and it was good for the entire day. And so you would get there and they would start showing movies pretty much every day at like noon. And they would just roll movies like the entire time through. And in the morning and it was kids movies in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then after you got to like 7 o'clock, they would do adult movies. So basically, they would start running movies at noon and on the one screen, and it would just be, and then they would switch it over, and you could just come and go all day long. Like as long as you had your ticket stub, you'd walk back in and you'd say, "Oh, I want to come back and go to this movie." And
Yep.
like he said that it was one of the only places in town that was air conditioned, and on really really hot days, if they didn't have any work to do on the farm, him and his brother would bike in with the nickel that it cost for the ticket. And they would just go in there and they would just they would bring in they were allowed to bring in your own drinks. They would bring in like they'd have a pail of ice water that they would put their cups in to drink out of. And then like when they ran out, they'd go out to the well outside and fill it back up with water to
Out
bring
there
it
at the
back in.
picture show.
Yeah, and but that was what they would do, and they would just go and they would just watch all these movies, and they would take naps in the back and stuff. He was like just a crazy like thing about my dad told me about what it was like.
Sorry, guys.
He
I
also
forgot-
said that when
forgot
the
a half
first
thing. I gotta
T.
get out of here.
Okay, yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, but
Oh, Evan, you're done. You're not going to play anymore.
I know,
Okay.
and I'm doing all right this time too.
I call dibs.
I could text
How many
you
are
next.
left?
Next, there's
No,
only
it's all good.
there's only three
all good.
left. I'll do them quick. Here we go.
Okay.
Number one is a song title for Trey's songs, JoJo and Casey Musgraves.
Who?
So I'm trying to do this quick.
Okay, you do it quick.
Clue number two lives on an island. Clue number three known for their jewelry. Clue number four known for their unique mode of transportation.
Aldi?
Evan?
Aldi finished his name first.
Okay,
Go.
all right.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is correct. Finish your word. Finish your
That
name.
was a close one.
Evan?
Number one. Went by his middle initial. Clue number two is in the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
New Jersey Hall of Fame.
Clue number three once famous for 14 points. Clue number four has been seen on stamps. Number five, connected to the Prohibition. Final clue. Was the 28th president of the United... Go for it.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson. Matt the Kingmaker just won the game for Aldi.
Evan was buzzed in right
Man.
right late.
Canadian.
Final one. Connected to a 2017 Christopher Nolan film. Number two, precedes Z.
Matt.
Evan.
World War.
World War is correct.
Good
Evan
one.
finishes strong.
There
Aldi
you go,
wins
Evan.
it.
GG.
Wade Wilson.
Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
Well,
Walt Whitman.
Will Wheaton.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought about doing
Will-
Wade Wilson and
Will
just
Wheaton.
and just doing a bunch of stats about Wade Wilson, the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. But then you'd all be mad.
We'd never.
I know,
We would be very mad.
All right. Good night, everybody.
See
Night.
you, Evan.
Adios.
I think Wesley Willis would have been a good one. You could,
Noted.
Who?
he whooped Batman's ass.
Wesley Willis.
Yeah.
Is that Shame?
No, he's a musician.
Oh.
Jello Biafra signed him. He had some mental issues, and he wrote like 30-second songs, and he would always end them "Rock on Chicago, Rock on Cleveland, Meineke." Get your breaks done. And he wrote songs like "I whooped Batman's ass," "I whooped Mighty Thor's ass," and "Sorry if I got fat, I will slim down." He was good.
I was waiting for like Wild West.
Wet Willies.
And I knew you weren't going to do this because it'd be too obscure, but Wyatt Wingfoot was just in my head just over and over again.
It is obscure.
It is obscure.
Wet Willies. White Westinghouse.
I think it might be hard to find 6 clues for Wet Willie. 6 build-ups, like it has like 2 clues.
Hey, John, my friend John Peterson from who lives up here. He's like an old friend of mine. I've known him forever. We worked in some of the locations when I was a kid together. He's watching. John, I don't want to be public, but my heart goes out to you, man. You've had a rough stretch here the last little bit. So if you know how to get a hold of me, if you ever want to talk, just let me know. So nothing bad really. I mean, well, bad's bad. It's just had a tough time. So I run into John. We every like 90 days or so we run into each other at a gas station at some point. Just like both of us are getting a Slurpee at the same time or something.
Does he have grievances as well?
About the gas station, I don't know. I have no idea. But I will say this: it's an anti-grievance. When my kid turned 18, it was like there's a handful of casinos nearby that like, and one of them is once you're 18, you can gamble. It's like the only one. So it's like an hour drive. So we drove there on the 18th birthday, and we got in. And I remember going there when I was younger, and it would seem much bigger. I don't know why. Maybe they moved or they remodeled or something. I don't know.
Everything's bigger when you're younger.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm like I was in my 20s and going to it. But anyway, it just seemed like it was bigger. But anyway, so I got in there, and it was weird. Like I was like, they'll probably card you right away. And like we walked in, nobody stopped us, nobody said anything, nobody did anything. It was really weird. But she went over to get a players club card. So she walked over, and then my wife's like, you should get a players club card. I was like, for the one time I'm going to come here in the next 20 years. I was like, and then well, no, she said like if you sign up for a Players Club card, they give you $5 worth of
Give you some free money, right?
they give you
You gotta,
give
you gotta
$5.
gamble with it, but yeah.
Yeah, you got to gamble with it, right? So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I walked over, and they're like, have you ever been here before? I was like, decades ago. She laughed. No, really. I was like, no, really, like decades ago I was here. And she's like, well, I doubt we still have you in the system. And I was like, she gave me a name. I wasn't in the system. So I was like, well, that's good, because that would be really
He asked
worrying.
for your email.
Yeah.
Did you give him the email?
So, well, here's the deal. So she's like, she's signing me up. I give my ID. She's signing me up, doing the thing. And she's like, okay, we're gonna load your player card with $5. And then she said, do you want to give me your email? And I said, why do you want my email? And it's like, well, so we can send you promotional items and things like that. And I was like, I'm really not a fan of that. Well, we'll give you another $5 if you do it. And I was like, all right, fine. I'll give you my email.
Oh, it takes $5.
So,
Oh,
so,
man.
but
So
to be-
easily
to-
bought.
To be fair, I gave him the weird email that I have for my Amazon account that doesn't that's the only thing it's used for, is for my Amazon account. And so I gave him that email. And so I got my $10 on my Players Club card. My kid got an extra 5 because it was their birthday. So let that be known. If you ever
Or-
want to go, if you want to go to the Shooting Star
So-
Casino in Monoman, Minnesota, you get an extra $5 on your Players Cup card. on your
Wait,
birthday.
no. So what I'm hearing is that everybody gets $10. They just phrase it differently depending on what the person says when they walk up.
No. My kid got 15. But
okay.
So and then the other thing was, it was like I saw this thing. There was a thing on there for date of anniversary and date of birth. And I said, so what does that mean? She's like, well, if you come, we'll send you an email, and like you will actually give you an extra $5. And on your anniversary, if you come here with your partner, we give you both like there's like a thing they give you, and plus it's like it's $10 each to gamble with. And I was like, well, isn't that just like, not only, I said, if I'm not married, not only am I lonely and unloved, but I also don't get $10. And she thought that was funny. But anyway, so she gave me the thing.
Do they allow smoking up there?
No, they don't. So I walk over. My wife says, let's just use this slot machine. I was like, that's fine. My wife burns through her money. And she's like, you do it. And I was like, fine, whatever. First, like first or second spin, $125.
Hey,
It's just
cash out.
I was like, yep, I'm done. I said, I'm out. I was just like, give me my slip. I paid for the gas to get here. I was just like,
That's the way to do it.
and then I was done.
So I've fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole with this channel called Bluff,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like a gambler. Like he's a degenerate gambler, and it's fun to watch him blow thousands of dollars on craps. It's just, I'm like, man, it's like instantly, like if you ever want to watch someone how quickly you can lose money gambling on craps, go watch him. Bluff, BLUFF. He's pretty entertaining, I have to say.
Oh, that reminded me. You brought up Bluff. Bluff was that one release for Liar's Dice a few
Yeah,
years ago.
I do remember that.
So I was going through RPGs, like indie RPGs, the other day, and there's an RPG out there that uses Liar's Dice as the dice mechanic.
Yeah.
I was like, how the hell do they even do that? It's like,
Yeah.
you're like, do you test off, and it's like, oh, then you win a game of Liar's Dice. I was like, how does that even work? I was like, that's crazy.
On that note, I'm gonna take off too.
Andy, I will see you soon, brother.
Yep. I'll see everybody who's Gen Conning at
Yeah,
the Gen Conning.
I gotta come to your booth and just tell you to give me a copy of Bruno Faidudi's game because it looks fun.
Yeah, you should definitely stop by.
Oh, is they putting out a Bruno Faiduti game?
We've got a couple of Bruno Faiduti titles.
Oh,
It's no that dwarf treasure one where
Treasure
like
of the Dwarves.
you go through each and then like, well, I don't want to take that money, but then the rest of them suck, and you're like, fuck, I should have taken that first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
It's really good especially for big groups because it still plays under an hour even with the full player count. So
all right, man.
You guys selling it or just demo?
yeah, we're selling it.
You got
That
copies?
released in March or so. So
Yeah. Oh, I want to tell you about this, and you might actually find this interesting. There's a YouTube channel. Since we're talking about weird YouTube channels, there's a YouTube channel called the Otis Project, OTUS Project.
Oh, Errol Otis.
It is no. This is a guy that I don't know what kind of a drone he has, but he flies his drones with cameras into tornadoes, and they survive. And he basically, he has the raw film of what tornadoes look like up close. It would, probably severely hurt you or do worse if you would.
Severely hurt you.
They are fascinating to watch.
How does it make it through it?
Well, he doesn't go into F5s, so I mean, they're relatively small. See you, Andy. See you soon.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. So it is, but it is super fun to
Yeah,
it's
see it.
just, yeah. I mean, I stumbled onto it. I was watching some. I think it was because one of his videos was about a tornado in North Dakota, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then I watched the rest of them. And he hasn't had one in a while, but he was pumping them out there for a little while. And it's just super, like normally you would never see anything up close because, well, you'd die and whatever. So
Can
the
we
one
talk
thing
about
that does
Superman?
stink is there's no sound. He doesn't have any sound with him. So
Hmm.
but anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Can we talk about Superman?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that probably hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really good.
It's well,
That's all.
made a bit
I
for
mean,
the
it's
pocket.
super
Yeah,
good.
It's really good. I recommend it. It's fun.
Who's playing Superman now?
I forget his name.
A guy.
He's good though. He's very good. It's back to the sunny days of Superman, let's say, versus the dark days of Superman.
It definitely feels like a
He's
James
basically
Gunn
like a-
movie.
Yeah, he's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a wide-eyed optimist, like his thing, like I want to do something good or whatever, like that. I don't know what his lines are. It's good. I don't know. I like that version of Superman. It's
The
fun.
Jimmy Olsen era.
It's wholesome. Jimmy Olsen is in the movie, and Jimmy Olsen is pretty funny.
Yep.
And what is his name? David Cornsweet.
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 Cornpone?
And Rachel Brosnahan is
Cornpone.
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and she's good too. Nicholas Holt is Lex Luthor. He's from, he was in Mad Max. The Carboy or whatever he was. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Mad Max. Did you see Mad Max?
I've seen Mad Max.
Yeah, he was like a carboy. I don't know what were those guys called.
Witness me.
Witness me, and he sprays his chrome ate crumbs in his mouth.
We call it car boys down here. The people who work at car wash.
I think I loved the fact that that movie had extremely obvious parallels to the world we live in now.
A little
and
too.
it had no problem basically saying all of these things are incredibly shitty and we shouldn't be just pretending they're not happening.
Yeah.
And shame on you. Shame.
It's got a political undertone for sure.
I mean,
Or overtone. I mean, it's not subtle.
right there. It's not subtle. It was as subtle as a sledgehammer, which I appreciated a great deal.
He played Nux in Mad Max.
Oh, Nux! Oh, no.
Nux. Have you seen Mad Max? Not seen Mad Max Fury Road?
I have seen Mad Max Fury Road. I don't sit there and go like, oh, that's that person's name or whatever.
No, but yeah, he's
Mad Max Fury Road.
He's one of the guys that is like the the bald headed where they're all white skin.
Yeah. The something boys. What were they called again?
I thought it was like.
They were War Boys.
War Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, he looked at me. Yeah,
he witnessed me. He looked at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's so good.
It's
so good. It's like perfect.
It was.
And I liked the sequel. I liked Furiosa. I thought
it wasn't nearly the same.
It's not as good, but it is good. I thought it was very good.
I love the meme for the guitar player. It's like, don't be a bard, they said. Bards are boring, they said. Yeah, and I just love the fact that he's like sleeping in his sling.
Yeah, he's basically just like strapped to the front of that car or the truck.
He's sleeping in his sling, and then all of a sudden they notice that and then he's like sitting there, and the leader is just doing his weird little dance, and then they notice that they're heading back the other way, and he alerts everybody, and the guy the guy wakes up and immediately just starts playing the guitar like nothing happened, nothing's changed. He just and then and the car they're driving is just all it is speakers. It just, oh man, yeah, that's a good movie.
They sold that vehicle. It was like an auction for all the Mad Max stuff a while back. Yeah.
Well, I just remember that they I mean, like real explosions, right? It wasn't there was CGI for like the storms.
I watch it again just now that we're talking about it.
But yeah.
Anyway,
I rewatched Rocky 3 this afternoon while I was working.
Oh wait, you did after we talked about it?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime Video.
So Nathan Fillion is also in Superman. He's quite good.
Yep.
He's not got a lot, but he's in there enough.
I saw that they released a second season of Sandman. I kind of want that. I mean, granted, there's a story there, but I'm like, man, I kind of still want to watch that.
I've not seen any of the Sandman.
It's okay if you like the comics.
If you like comics,
I've not read the comics either.
They will never make any more though.
No,
there will not be any more Sandman.
And that guy will never. Nobody will ever publish anything he writes ever again, theoretically.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about it. I'm sure he's made his money. So.
Oh no, he's made his money, and he's a horrible human being. So, yeah. What else?
He was on they did we were talking about the Amoeba What's in My Bag. He's on Amoeba What's in My Bag. They did an episode with him.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you were talking. Well, I thought we were talking about that a week or two ago. The Amoeba What's in My Bag.
The Amoeba What's in My Bag?
Yeah, Amoeba Records in California.
No, that wasn't me. Unless I'm having a brain fart.
Like the Criterion Closet, they'll get the actors to come in and say, "I like this movie."
Yeah. Oh no, that's not Amoeba. That's the Criterion Closet.
Yeah. Amoeba Records in California is labeled like one of the largest record stores in America, and they'll get musical artists or they'll just get people to come in and these are the records they gave them a stipend and they come in and pick albums and they talk about why they're relevant to them. And so like they've had tons and tons, like there's Henry Rollins doing one. There's Questlove from or not Tribe Called, but the Roots comes in there and basically takes all the takes all the Roots albums out so he can sell them on eBay later. But anyway, it's a really good series to watch if you like the Criterion Closet stuff. But it's on Amoeba Records, and they have a whole series, like several seasons, and they get everybody under the sun in there. Like Tony Hawk was on there a few weeks ago, picking out records and talking about why these are relevant to him, and so on and so forth.
Well, I mean, there's the uh there's I gotta find the shirt. I mean, I you can find it anywhere online, but like the Henry Rollins quote, uh you can only trust yourself in the first 6 Black Sabbath albums. That's which yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, that sucks. And here's what's weird is that like when somebody, I forget when I first listened to Master of Reality. It must have been, oh geez. I mean, it was in the 80s and somebody had it and put it on and I was like, this is amazing. And just because it was such a good album, and then that was my first exposure to Black Sabbath, and then I started listening to most of it. I'm the weird one where like his stuff after Black Sabbath was so hit and miss for me. I mean, I'm lucky enough to say I went to an Ozfest, so I got to see him play, and but uh, it was one of those things where it's weird. It's like when he wasn't part of Black Sabbath anymore. I mean, I always felt like his Black Sabbath stuff was like the best stuff that he did.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, not to say that his solo stuff or whatever wasn't good or whatever, but yeah, that was just my own weird uh edgy feeling or whatever. I guess would be that. Um, but yeah, so but yeah, 76 years and yeah, you could say he lived
Did concerts until he died, literally.
yeah, he no one can say he didn't squeeze every single drop out of his lemon. He did not take it easy. And good for him. And I got into an argument with somebody online about something incredibly stupid, but they were like, "Oh, I certainly hope he asked Jesus Christ for forgiveness before he passed, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Dude, you don't know anything about him. And one of the things about him is he was unabashedly admitting that he was Christian. I mean, he probably wasn't the best Christian technically in the world by any means or whatever. But I mean, go and like listen to like a lot of his fucking uh songs. They were like weirdly religious in so many ways. And it's just like that just bothered me. That like you don't even know anything about him just because he like plays heavy metal music and yeah, admittedly he calls himself the Prince of Darkness. And but I mean that was weird for me that like it's like yeah, I mean he was one of a kind, you know. And yeah, I don't know. He was a big part of my uh awakening. Yeah, After Forever. Go read the lyrics to After Forever. It's a song off of Master of Reality. And the song's all about, it's like you're gonna, are you scared of having, if you have faith, are you afraid to tell people that you do because you think they're gonna make fun of you? It's a cool little song. And I don't know. Ozzy Osbourne, just the world's a little worse without him in it.
Yep. We'll still have Mac Sabbath, though.
Yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah, I don't know.
I watched a lot of the Osbournes.
That was a great show.
I really don't know Black Sabbath or the music very well. I wasn't
I
really.
mean, it's
I mean, I like some of his songs for sure.
yeah, no.
You know, like
I've seen one episode of the
there's like
Osborne.
4 great Black Sabbath songs that I like. What's that?
I said there's only I've only watched one episode of the Osbournes, and it was about Ozzy making burritos, and
Yeah.
and it was just it's time for to make a burrito, and he'll just go in there and he rolls him up a burrito, and it was like, is this the whole episode? It was just Ozzy.
I mean, it was like one of the
burritos.
first reality TV shows like that, where they followed his life, right? Like it was there was reality TV, but it wasn't like inside someone's life,
Mhm.
inside their house.
Just Ozzy making burritos. I was
It
like,
was super
okay.
fun. I mean, I think I watched like all of it, like every season too. There was
Yeah,
one of of his daughters did never appeared on the show. She was basically not against it. So it was, I forget their names, Jack and Rose. I can't remember her name, but there was
Yeah.
a third daughter. They sometimes showed and she was blurred out, but she was not, and she did not want to be on the show.
No, a lot of people just don't want to be that, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, the Osborne show was funny. And then, well, I mean, that first season felt raw, and then it felt like it got really,
Yeah, it felt contrived a little bit, but
yeah, it felt
the
it
first
was
season
probably
was still
all
good though.
contrived in one way or the
Probably,
other.
but that was pretty. I don't know. There was a lot of great stuff in that. I laughed a lot on that show.
Sharon.
Sharon.
Just,
Yes.
nah. He no, like I said, nobody can accuse him of uh nobody can ever accuse him of not living life to his fullest. And the thing about I love the most about him is that like he didn't seem to care about like yeah, I mean he wore the eye makeup and he and wore all the like the black leather and things like that. That was like and then but he like you said like he just oh I'm gonna make a burrito. He had a realness to him. It didn't feel
Mhm.
like he had to do a gimmick. His he just you know he had a family. He had a
Yeah.
he seemed to just I don't know he just didn't want to. Yeah, it's just somebody put it best. He said the only two immortals left are Willie Nelson and Keith Richards. Yeah, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
That the only two? I feel like
well,
there's
I
more.
mean, like in the music scene, those are the two. Those are
Is
the
Mick
two.
Jagger younger than Keith Richards?
Yes,
Is he?
and well, Keith Richards, goes to Europe and gets a full exchange of blood every year. Isn't that
Does he
what they
really?
say?
A full transfusion.
Full transfusion. It's just like they drain it all out, clean it, put it back in his body.
Ringo Starr's still alive, by the way.
Yeah, Ringo.
He's pretty up there. He was born in 1940.
I saw a
Willie's
video.
what, 90 something?
Yeah, that'd be 85, right? 1940.
Yes. I saw a video of like some guy who literally like somebody made that comment of like, oh, Ringo's not a good drummer or something like that. And well, no, it's like that's one of those things where people say, oh, Ringo's not a good drummer. It's just like that's like a pretty standard thing. And so then the guy he's like, I want you to play. And he picked, I forget what song it is. You can find it online, but he said, I
Yep.
want you to, here's his drum line for this song. Uh, you know, play his drums the way he does. And it's just like, and the, like the pace and like everything that he does, like to keep it up for like, and you got to do this for 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Go. And the guy's like, after like a minute, he's like falling and like he can't keep up and he can't do it. It's pretty good stuff. I mean, like that's they would say about him is that like if you're looking for splashy, crazy drum fills and what have you. That
So
wasn't Ringo, but
here's
Ringo
a
was like a metronome. He just
yeah.
he had stamina of
To keep up with it.
for days, and he just would not speed up or slow down.
So here's a trivia question for you: Who's older, Yoko Ono or Ringo Starr?
Well, Yoko was older than John Lennon by a fair amount, so I'm going to guess it's Yoko.
Oh,
This
was
is
she really? I thought
she's
she was like a lot younger.
she's 92.
No, no,
Wow.
That's what it
no,
says.
because
I
that
just
was
looked
one
it
of the
up.
things yeah,
He
because
was born in 19. What is it? I can't do the math. Is that the 30s? I mean,
92, we'll just take
ni-
100 years, go back to, so it'd be 33.
1933. Yoko Ono.
Um,
Amazing.
yeah, no, that was one of the things they said the reason why John why they because he needed a mom. That was one of the things that like that's one of the things that people say because she was so much
Frankie
older than
Valli is also still alive.
Oh
Frankie
wow.
Valli.
Yeah. Well, he's had a lot of clips here lately of his concerts.
Smokey Robinson is still alive. Paul McCartney is still alive.
Paul McCartney,
There's some old
Paul
musicians.
McCartney's still getting around, and like he
Yeah.
and Ringo are still very much active.
Diana Ross is still alive.
Frankie Valli, though, if you've not seen any of the clips of his concerts recently, you really need to see one. They're very odd indeed.
Robert Plant is still alive.
Robert Plant is still doing music with Alison Krauss right now.
Yeah,
I think he won a Grammy with her
I think he
like
did.
a couple of years ago.
Bob Dylan is still alive.
He just sold his music catalog a few years back,
He was
right?
born in 41.
Yeah. So yeah, it was the song "What Goes On," 2 minutes and 48 seconds by the Beatles, and he's also like the lead singer of the song, and they just say go if it's like go try to do that drum beat or whatever, and like and play it. Anyway, so that's just total aside. I said I had to remember the name of the name of the song, and it's like it's like nearly impossible. You have to have like to keep up with what he does in that one. Anyway, doesn't matter. Um, what we were talking about old singers and what have you.
Frankie Valli.
Connie Francis is still alive. Not that that's not really a rock star.
No,
It did. Wait a minute. Didn't she just pass away like this week? Who was that passed away this week?
that would be Ozzy Osbourne.
No, before that. No, there was. I thought it was a Connie Francis. If it was not Connie Francis,
Connie
it was
Francis?
another. It was another female singer of that era.
I'm looking at a list on IMDb.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Connie
and
Francis.
here's the one that stunned me as I was reading, and I think I mentioned this like in the last couple weeks or so on the show. As I was rereading my Elric because I needed to steal ideas for a D&D campaign. I was like, oh, I'll go reread some Elric. At the very least, I'll get some names.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, Michael Moorcock, you were great. And then I was like, I wonder, what was the last book he wrote? He's still alive.
Connie Francis died a week ago, so according to Kabuki.
I thought
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, Michael Moorcock, 80, 85, 86, something like that. Yeah, still alive. Doesn't write anything anymore, really. But I mean, the guy that, yeah,
He did his thing. He's got it.
I mean, yeah, Elric.
Oh wow, she died at the hospital right near my house.
Oh,
You
there
didn't go see her, you jerk.
Yeah.
It's in Florida. Florida house. I grew up the one nearby.
You didn't qualify that though. You just
Well,
said
I
by
just
your
saw
house.
That
well,
means
it didn't matter. Yeah,
we're all over the place here, but that means I could write an email to Michael Moorcock and tell him thank you for writing the Elric books because they're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say this: if you're a fan, if you're kind of a pulpy fantasy lover, like very Conan-esque, Elric of Meldabone, ugh, so good.
And you never know. He could. He would probably. He might email you back.
You never know, but I have to get his email first. I don't think he's got like Michael Moorcock at gmail.com.
Maybe.
Blood and souls for my Lord Ariok.
Never thought I'd get to meet Little Richard, but I did. He was right when he was really, really sick. He used to hang out downtown Nashville, and he would just hang out in front of the Renaissance where he was residing. He had like a condo in there, and he would just talk to people along the street. And he was very religious, and Little Richard would just he was a good guy there at the end. So it was a good experience, I think. There you go. Who else is still alive, Scott?
What's up?
Then who else is still alive on your list?
Wrong, Kabuki Kid.
I
I've
think
heard it
we've
both
got
ways.
most of them. Smokey Robinson. He was born in 1940. Dwayne Eddy.
Okay.
What was Dwayne Eddy's song? I feel like I know. I mean, I know that name.
Well, he had plenty. Rebel Rouser was a big one.
I think there was something else that I know.
I mean, he was most, but Rebel Rouser is the one that like that was his big. He also did I think Peter Gunn, the theme to Peter Gunn.
Oh, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah. Obviously Willie Nelson, Frankie
He's in
Valli.
his 90s, right?
Julie
Willie
Andrews is still alive. She was born in 35. Dwayne Eddy.
Dick Van
Smokey
Dyke
Robinson,
still
Ringo
alive.
Starr, Eric Burdon. Who's it? Eric Burdon. Oh, that guy.
You say Robert Burdon?
100 greatest voices. Eric Burdon. What did he sing? That's a voice. He's a singer. Sure, we know it. Born 1941. Mick Jagger, Paul McCartney, Diana Ross, Dolly Parton, Stevie Wonder.
Mm-hmm. Stevie Wonder just did a concert in Houston last year.
Oh, he's born in 1950. That's a little different. Yeah, the list is getting a little more. Shirley Bassey, 1937. Manfred Mann.
Oh, wow.
1940. Some of these names. Sly Stone. Oh, no. Didn't Sly Stone die?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. It's on the list, though. This list needs to be updated.
Update that.
Wilson also not here. He died. Jimmy Page still alive. John Paul Jones still alive. Robert Plant.
Jimmy Page sold his soul though to 50
I don't know why
Cent.
Andrew originally is on this list. He's not that old. 1963. And they have Ozzy Osbourne on the list. No longer with us. That's it. That's the end of the list. IMDb lists are basically like geek lists.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can make one.
Well. Obviously, we will not have a show next week.
Did I tell you guys I saw F1?
Oh, the race car movie?
With Brad Pitt.
Or like a tornado?
The race car movie.
Oh, okay.
I liked it. It's good.
Did you?
It looks good and it sounds good, and it's got the first race is amazing. All the races are pretty amazing, but they do show a lot of computer screens with names on them. If you know what I'm saying? Like, because F1 is like it's just an odd. I'm not really. Are you guys fans of F1? I don't know anybody that.
I'm not, but I know I have a buddy who's like a huge fan of it.
I mean, I could see being a fan of it, like if you're into it and you follow the lead, the circuit. Like it could be. It seems like it would be pretty interesting to follow. But like
any racing that turns left and right, I'm not a fan.
You're out of it.
Yeah. Only left turns, please.
Yeah. But Brad Pitt basically plays the character from like Once a Time in Hollywood, or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That character, like the cool character.
Oh, was that Brad Pitt in that movie?
Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Yeah. What did I say?
Bradley.
Yeah.
Bradley.
I was thinking that was much. Wasn't he in that movie about the Ferrari versus whatever?
Ford versus Ferrari, but he was not in that. That was Batman. I'm trying to blank on Batman.
Adam West?
No. I don't know. What's his name?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Yeah, you got it.
I've heard it both ways.
And isn't Tom? That's not Tom Cruise, is it? Oh, it's Matt Damon.
Okay.
Matt
Matt Damon and Chris
Damon.
and my friend. I've not seen it, but apparently it's good. People like it.
They like it?
Yeah, I don't know. They liked Ford versus Ferrari. Anyway,
Did they now? Well,
okay. Are we done?
well, I mean, I'm not a big racing movie guy fan, I
I
guess.
like
Well,
racing
maybe I'm
movies.
weird. I don't know.
Something about them. Now there's some things in F1 that I didn't think was, I don't know, there's some weird messages in that movie.
You're
I
a
don't
race
I don't want
movie
to give any
fan. Would you
spoilers,
go
but
watch a race?
no. No. I'll watch a movie about races, but I will not watch a race.
I mean, I had a buddy who was like
Okay.
a huge fan of it, like of the F1 racing stuff.
Yeah.
And then he like talked about how it was like, yeah, the guy racing was important, but like ultimately it was one of those things where it was like this the technology in the car. And then like he was even talking like there was this one team this one year that basically was winning every single year. And like so they when they turn in the F1 car, like they basically like they go over the F1 racing people go over the everything and then make it so it's like okay, yeah, it's all up to you're not breaking the rules in any way, shape, or form, or whatever, that kind of stuff. And they and it was like so but this one team had done something, they had figured out something, some sort of technology, and they were just winning every race. And nobody could figure out what they were doing. And then until like much later in the year, and then they figured it out, and everybody started doing whatever it was. And then it was like, it was like that doesn't even really sound like it's the driver anymore, right? I mean, it's like
That's the technology.
the drivers all kind of have the same skill. It's just what their car can do, which I guess,
Sure.
is absolutely important, right? But I mean, it's weird, right? I was like, yeah, and so then he was talking about how that was like one of the worst things that ever happened. That there was this one thing that just figured all this stuff out, and I was like, well, I can see that,
There
but
are aspects of that in this movie. Um, I don't know. I thought it was good. It was a good couple hours. I wasn't bored.
So not car racing, but for some reason it started showing up on my YouTube logarithm, and I just get fascinated with it.
Logarithm.
A logarithm.
Your logarithm.
Yep, my YouTube logarithm.
By the way, don't watch any cornhole on Facebook. You will get inundated with cornhole videos. I watched one cornhole video, and now like every third video on Facebook is a cornhole video. I'm like, oh my God.
When I
I
was at work
control
one
this
time,
somehow.
we thought it would be a good idea to have like a giveaway of a cornhole set. We were just going to have it custom made, and so don't ever Google custom cornhole either.
Okay.
It's a good idea. Yeah,
I
just
don't,
don't
I
do
don't.
that.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah,
Safety
you're
tip.
not going to like the
Good
result.
safety tip.
Yeah, good safety tip.
Did you have your
To the
safe
point.
search turned off?
Yeah, it was a bad time.
ah,
But
Ah,
there's this bike race called Mountain of Hell. Have you watched this? It's like a mountain bike race, and
no.
they go down the top of this mountain in Europe, and it's just covered nice in snow, and like they'll have like 500-600 bikes on it, and like they all start wrecking all over the place, and it's a
I feel like I might
crazy
have seen
mountain
it.
bike
I
race,
feel like I
but
might have
it's
seen
so
it.
crazy, man. It's like, why would you all do this? It's just like, no, doesn't
Isn't it
make
like
any
when they
sense.
run down the mountain too and they like start tumbling? It's like one of those.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, man, it's
Like,
insane.
yeah.
it
And then
sounds
I got,
hideous.
oh,
Yeah, I believe it. It's a thing.
and it's like when one person wrecks, like it takes out like 30 people. because there's so many people congested right there at the beginning, and it's like literally like the top of the mountain. Like they'll come and plow it, but it'll be a complete sheet of ice. And so they start the race on this complete sheet of ice, and then they drop off of it, and it's like when you're walking up the side of the hill and you have all those big giant rocks like that, or then you get the bigger ones, and they have to ride their bike through that garbage, and it's like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? And they literally ride a bike down a mountain doing like 30, 40 miles an hour
I've
plus.
seen it. Is that like a Red Bull thing?
There is a few of those, and then there's
Yeah.
some of the guys that win
I
them.
can't watch that stuff.
It's just a
Well,
whole.
and when I see it, I'm like, how do these people not die? That's what I'm always like, how do they?
Exactly. That's
I
my
mean,
point. And
it's
and the
just
dudes have like their head cams, and it's like, oh my God. There's some of them that win races. They'll have like a digital pulse tracker to track their heart rate, and like sometimes their heart rate like doubles. They're like
Shoots
doing
up to
like,
180 or something.
yeah, it's like, dude, your lungs are going to explode here in a second. It's like, but they're killing it, man. It's like, wow.
so you made me think of something, and this is a weird thing. Like people that do free climbing, up the side of
Mhm.
a mountain, and and like, and then there's the people that like they do it, but they take the time to put the harness and they put the thing in, and then there's the people that just don't, and they just climb, and they're like, and you watch and you see these videos of these people, and they're like, hundreds of feet above the ground, and they don't have a harness, they don't have any guide ropes, they don't have any safety ropes, no nothing, and they're just climbing, which you see that, and it um drives me absolutely bonkers that they can do that. But there was a documentary I watched about a guy that did that. He climbed, and they
Yeah,
actually
I've
put
seen
a
it.
heart. Yeah, they put a heart monitor, and his pulse never got up. Nothing ever
I
went
think that
crazy
guy
on him.
died, by the way,
Well, I
recently.
mean, I'm guessing. I mean, yeah. And then they realized that like he had this weird
Solo movie.
chemical imbalance thing where his brain didn't create the chemical to make him afraid to die. And so he just didn't ever get that feeling of this is stupid. I shouldn't be climbing this. I shouldn't be this high up without ropes. But yeah,
I feel the same thing when you watch those videos of the dudes climbing the cell phone towers that change light bulbs. I was like, I can't stand to watch those. I have like get acrophobic just watching the videos.
Have you seen that movie, Free Solo? Free Solo?
Is that a Star Wars movie?
No, I knew you were going to say that. No, but that's a documentary about it's a documentary about that guy, and he died on climbing.
well, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, why do you do that? And there you go. I don't know what my point is, but
Well, Kid just said the guy who did that jump from the edge of space guy, he died
he did.
in a paragliding accident.
Oh wow. Yeah. Speaking of
Lucky
that,
guy.
that was what was that Theo or Malcolm?
Apparently, he blacked out for like the first 2 minutes of the drop or something like that. Like they didn't show it. I think there was some kind of controversy that was like they weren't showing the video because they lost connection. At least I remember reading about that.
And what was that Malcolm Jamal Warner the other day?
Oh no!
Sunday.
Oh my
So he
God,
was like on the
that's
coast of
heart
Costa
crushing.
Rica, and he got
Rip
caught in the
current.
current. I
Yeah,
was like, that's crazy.
that's rough, man. I don't know. That is not a good story. His last video, his Instagram is like heartbreaking. Oh, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I always like connected with him because he was like my age
Hmm.
during Cosby Show, right? Like it was like
Hmm.
Did he ever say anything? Did he ever have a comment about the
I,
Cosby stuff?
I don't know. Probably.
I mean, you'd think he
I
would
mean,
have
I
said
didn't really
something.
seek it out or anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, neither did I. I'm just saying that I always felt like, I mean, I remember like his on-screen wife, Felicia Rashad, like defended him like for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. Um, yeah. No.
Apparently, that beach, I guess he was on, no lifeguards because the lifeguards were like attending to another drowning incident.
And he
That
got caught in like a
dangerous.
riptide, right, or something
Oh
like
yeah, those
that.
things are no joke. I got caught one once too. It's not good. Like it's you can't fight it.
You have to
Like
swing
it
parallel.
just sucks you like out. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I remember it wasn't obviously as bad. I'm alive here, but uh, I remember being pretty scared. Like I'm like, oh, I'm getting sucked out to the sea ocean. Like deep water,
Yeah.
and it doesn't let go.
Well, and then they say the problem is that your brain says swim right to
Swim
the
against it. Yeah, your instinct is to swim against it, and you shouldn't.
and what you should do is you should just casually like just
Go with it.
go well no swim parallel to the beach and just like get on your back
Yeah,
and just swing,
and
but your
those
brain's
things pull
saying
down too.
yeah, and it's just like and then eventually what'll happen is that you'll feel like you aren't being swept out anymore, and then you just start swimming and let the normal waves pull you back in. But yeah, no. Another thing. I don't. I have no interest in going swimming in the ocean ever. Because
Uh,
there's fish that can eat me, and
There
I
are.
yeah yeah
Oh,
yeah. A little movie called Jaws. Maybe you've seen it. You know
heard of it.
yeah. Might have been on your radar at one point or another. Yeah. No
I
interest
had
in.
no fear swimming in the ocean, for 30 years,
until you went to Galveston,
and yeah,
that is such the nastiest water. No joke. I mean,
that's it.
Charles Barkley made
But it's the
that joke
Gulf,
about
right?
it, but he's not lying. It is bad.
Oh, is it polluted?
So, like when you get down to Galveston Beach, like at
I
the
mean, I've been
top,
down there. I just haven't seen the
yeah,
water though.
it's where the brackish from the Mississippi meets in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then right there in the Gulf, there's like literally like there's so many oil rigs just dredging up stuff from the bottom. They get caught up in the incoming current. So it looks like muddy water all the
Yeah,
time.
it's just dirty water. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, the west coast of Florida is quite beautiful.
Yeah.
Like my grandparents would always go to the West Naples, Florida, like as a holiday. Like we
Mhm.
lived in Fort Lauderdale or near Fort Lauderdale. We didn't live in Fort Lauderdale, but we lived near there. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, why are we going to the beach on the other side of the state? But it's really nice.
Yeah. If you
So
go
it's
down to
different.
Corpus, it's great. Like Corpus South, it's fine, but just right there where the Mississippi and the Gulf meet, it's so bad. It's not really picturesque at all.
Okay. Well,
Lost control. Excuse me.
bless you.
Then again,
Bless
lost control of his paragliding craft and crashed into a wooden hut near a swimming pool.
you. Hmm.
Probably going very fast.
I'm gonna guess, yeah, it was more of a, not that I'm trying to judge, but there's a guy near my house that goes paragliding. That you'll be driving around, you'll see him, and like he's not supposed to. The cops try to catch him every single time. Like you'll see a
Oh,
cop kind of following him, and then he just flies off into the distance. Just like
cops on paragliders.
no, no, no,
Oh, oh, I mean when he
nobody.
lands.
Well, no, but that's the whole deal. Like he just flies out because we just have farmland, and he just keeps going and going, and most of the farmland doesn't have like big giant roads that lead into it. So, he knows where he's going. But yeah, you'll see him, and he's got this. You'll see him, and he's got the huge parachute thing, and he's just kind of going up and down, and the kids like, cause he likes. I don't know who he is, but obviously he probably likes when like he flies over because there's usually a bunch of kids at a park or something on a sunny day, and they see him and the kids, and then he swoops down, and waves to them and stuff. And I've seen him.
Throws
I've taken
candy and which
those
is
candy and razor blades.
and apples.
Yes.
He throws turkeys out. Just
Yeah, yeah. So no, but yeah, and then the cops. Somebody calls the cops, and the cop shows up, and then they try to catch him, and he just flies away.
yeah. Then they ban dancing, and then all hell breaks loose.
So it's yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's horrible. I mean, they just don't want him to have fun, apparently. Have a good time.
Mhm.
So, but 56-year-old was renowned for the first skydiver to fall fast at the speed of sound. Died on Thursday in a paragliding accident in the Italian town of Porto Sant'Elpidio. The Australian daredevil reportedly fell ill and lost consciousness while flying a motorized paraglider.
Oh. Oh.
Video shared by his longtime partner shows him preparing his parachute and starting the propeller of the paraglider before taking off in the cloudless summer sky. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it just sucks. Um, but wow, that's just crazy. I mean, the video of him jumping off of
That little platform.
yeah.
I couldn't do it. Well, I would never go up there.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just so weird. I mean, he just rode a parachute all the way up and then jumped off. I mean, um, but anyway,
Felix
um,
Baumgartner.
The man who famously
Okay.
okay, indeed.
And that's that. See you at Gen Con.
See you at Gen
Are-
Con.
are we
Oh,
gonna
except
do
for
a
you,
show?
Chad. You're not going
No.
to show up, you big
No.
jerk.
Are we gonna do a show next Wednesday?
I'm just gonna sit here and just order a bunch of stuff, and then we'll do
Are
that.
you gonna do a show next Wednesday, Lance, or no?
No, I'm not going to do a show next Wednesday. What are you?
Just like a 5-minute thing.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I got too much stuff going on. I got my kid. I
Oh,
just I want to. This is my kid goes to college in less than a month now. I'm really looking forward to just being able to spend time with them and goofing around and
Are both the kids going with you?
no, just the one. I mean, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna work, but I also on a completely and totally 100% selfish, personal thing. Um, I know that when my kid goes away to college, I'm going to be a blubbery mess. So I want to enjoy a good 5 days of just me time. With yeah, with one of my best friends in the whole wide world. So so that's one of the reasons I'm really, really, I've said this before, but when I got let go from TMG, but they still paid for my hotel room and my flights and stuff to Gen Con, so I could look for another job, which was very nice of them, and I'll always be thankful because that's how I got my job, what I'm doing now. When that happened at that Gen Con, yeah, I met with people and talked to people about coming to work for them and stuff like that. But I was able to attend as a person who was just attending a convention, and I got to hang out with my kid, and she and I just walked around, and just there was nothing I didn't sit at a booth. I didn't have anything I had to do. I didn't have to have any meetings really, and it was really nice. And we actually even stayed a day later, and I remember got to walk around the convention area after the whole thing. That was a great time. So I'm gonna see through my life like 6 years ago kind of way. I'm gonna look back at it like that, try to remember those eyes, and I'm gonna also just kind of, you know, I'm very proud of the person my kid has become. I'm excited for them to go off to college, but Dad's gonna miss. Oh,
And
yeah.
there's for folks that are interested in Gen Con, there's a channel that I watch. It's called Nellie's Nerdy Adventures. Her and her partner, her partner is the events organizer for Gen Con, and they get there like 10 days early. And so she goes and does
That
a
sounds
blog.
horrible.
Well, she films a
Well, he
blog of
works.
like how the city changes from normal to Gen Con mode, and
Oh,
it's a neat perspective. And she
does
does.
does she mention how they ship all the homeless people out of there?
She does. No, of course not.
What is it called? Nellie's what?
Nellie's Nerdy Adventures.
I've watched them before.
Yeah.
And then when I watch it,
talk
I'm like,
about
I
him every
recognize
year.
the guy because we worked with him.
Yeah, he's got purple hair.
Yes, he does.
But
But she hasn't done a video since 2022. Oh
she
no,
only
oh no, there's
she
a
does
there's
them
a
every year.
okay, there's a 2024. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's an interesting perspective. And she's not like a hardcore gamer by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a good video to watch the building of the Gen
There you
Con
go. Yeah.
and just to see how that event builds out with that like health stuff. So yeah, it's a neat little watch.
Yeah.
I think I have subscribed to her. I did not subscribe to her, but I'll subscribe now. Okay, there you go.
Yep.
Curious to see it.
Yep. I'll be watching it. So it's a neat little blog, But anyway, yep. There you go.
They do that, by the way, in
Very
Indy. They find places for they find cheap hotel rooms and put homeless people up for the time in hotel rooms, and just to get them
So
off
if
the
I go
streets.
and act like I'm homeless, I get free hotel rooms for Gen Con.
Yeah, well, it isn't like you're getting one at the Astoria. You're getting one at the Super 8.
I mean, it's a bed, right?
It's a bed, yes.
Bed and a shower.
Bed and a shower. So, all right, everybody. Nothing next week, obviously. Aldi, I'll see you soon. Chad, I wish I was seeing you soon.
You'll see me soon enough.
Promises, promises, brother. Promises, promises.
Promises.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Be